not this bankrupt rock and roll. Ships are passing in the top, riding high, my sluts are shot. Metal burning beneath my skin, I'm chipping in, chipping in. Ships are buzzing in blood shot, riding high, my sluts are shot. Metal burning beneath my skin, I'm chipping in, chipping in. Got my back to the wall, chipping in. Come on, hear my call, chipping in. I'm the man of steel, chipping in. Fucking feel it, I'm real. Justice gonna there be violence, gonna boost and hit the street. Cooperating and finding droves, meet and greet and back in heat. Cold close, bitter more than lead. Can't be killed 'cause I'm ready there. Stand tall, feed the ghost within. It's chipping in, it's chipping in. Ships are buzzing in blood shot, riding high, my sluts are shot. Metal burning beneath my skin, I'm chipping in, chipping in. Got your back to the wall, chipping in. Come on, scream out that call, chipping in. You're built of steel, chipping in. Fucking feel it's your real.
God bless you.
Thank you.
All right,
yes.
let's start. All right, welcome back to our next session. So, yeah, some stuff happened last time. Unfortunately, Poe, our Russian netrunner friend, was killed by a crazy vampire lady.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen that, but yeah, that was a very heavy session. And I guess we'll go over the bi-weeklies to see how it's affected everyone. Who would like to go first?
can
I'll
if
go
you want.
first.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's go with Pedro, yeah.
Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll go first. So Pedro's bi-weekly. After a devastating loss of his first ever Chumba, he could really trust Poe. Pedro could not believe his eyes. Could not believe it. His eyes showing nothing but sadness. Pedro was not his usual chirpy, bold self. He had lost a part of him that day. Feeling guilty, he did not protect his chum. He sunk into his weekly hustles, pulling bodyguard work for a high-up employee of Nycorp. Although not caring too much, he did attract unwanted attention by mistake from inquisitors and had to run away and lay low with the employee. After this, Pedro headed down to the Wild Coyote bar. After trying to ease the pain of his loss, when he heard a familiar voice, Sophia from Nycorp sat down. He asked him why.
Sorry to interrupt. Your voice went a bit funny.
After a long
I think his headset got unplugged.
Yeah.
You sound underwater, bro.
He won't be able to hear us.
I see.
wouldn't want him to worry.
Well, I guess what we can do is wait.
As Pedro explains to make peace,
Oh, he's gonna have to do it all twice.
sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think your headset must have died or something for a second.
Where did I get up to?
When you said you went to the Wild Coyote bar.
Okay, cool. I went to so Pedro went to the Wild Coyote bar. Drink after drink he sank to ease the pain when he heard a familiar voice. Sophia from Nycorp sat down. She asked why he looked so down. Pedro, being well intoxicated at this time, did not hesitate, and after a long heart-to-heart conversation, she finally got through to him and calmed him down. Once doing this, Pedro realized that Poe wouldn't want him to worry, instead get the fuck off his ass and continue climbing the ranks to be the best solo in Night City. But first, Pedro wanted to make peace and remembrance of Poe, so he decided to ask Sophia if he could take him out to the Badlands. Sophia agreed to this, and they found a secluded spot on top of a hill, looking over Night City. Pedro set up a memorial for Poe, with a nice little headstone and a photo, and sitting next to his remembrance was a packet of his favourite cigarettes and a bottle of Red Star vodka. Pedro stood silent for a minute, going over what Poe said when he took his last words. "Find my brother for me." Pedro wiped his tears and headed back into Night City to carry on what he and Poe set out to do. But first, he had to go home and move his stuff into his new room, Ada's old room, as he will now be taking over apartment management. He ended up getting food poisoning because he decided to eat what was left over in the fridge.
Karen, sloppy seconds. All right, thanks for sharing. I'll go next, kind of following up on that. Or Mercury. So this first week, after Poe's death and the events in the Queen's Library, Mercury essentially locked himself in his room for a few days. And following the sort of small makeup they had for him, like, gathering around and paying their respects. Sorry, someone say something?
Is Jaden cutting in and out for you guys?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
It was quite muffly.
Oh, really?
Well, underwater kind of vibe.
I wonder if it's the fan causing that. It may be.
It sounds better now. You were just talking a bit quiet, I think.
How about now? Is it good?
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, I think it may be in the fan when it goes towards me. Muffles it. Yeah, so I'll start again. So after Poe's death and the events in the library, Mercury essentially locked himself in his room for a few days. And following the small little gathering they had to pay their respects, he realized that without Poe's help, now he might never take down Petrochem. Who could help him now? Well, Pedro could, but in terms of the net running aspect, Poe still could as well. So running downstairs, Mercury knocked on Pedro's door and asked him if he still intended on finding Poe's brother and taking down Petrochem. Pedro nodded, of course. Mercury then asked Pedro for access to Poe's net running equipment, and Pedro obliged. The rest of the week, Mercury locked himself in Pedro's bathroom, or Poe's old net running hideout, and surrounded by Poe's old gear, he started learning everything he could about hacking. Him and Pedro would still need Poe's help if they stood any chance of taking down Petrochem and rescuing Poe's brother. After about 5-6 days of relentless trial and error, hacking and rehacking the apartment's net architecture, Mercury dusted off Poe's old external cyber deck and took a combat cab home to Watson Development. He hacked into a small system owned by a local politician who'd been sleeping around with the output of a local gang leader. And sloppily getting the information he'd come for, Mercury handed over the info in the form of a well-worded story to Hideo, who managed to get it published at DMS. A nice middle finger to Network News 54 in the process. In his second week, laying low after his shenanigans up in Watson Development, Mercury decided to chill out in his room at home and read through some of the news he'd missed the previous week during his literal deep dive into the net. His keen media senses sniffed out a potential story in the form of a puff piece. Lucius Ryan, the up-and-coming community leader of Watson Development, had been making waves recently for his impassioned speeches and rallies about making the world a better place, or Night City. Mercury seized on this and wrote the most glorifying article you could ever imagine. He then posted this on his new personal blog, and quickly racked in the clicks, making a few eddies to put in his back pocket. Now that he was already in a combat zone, he would find it much easier to find someone to deal him some of his favorite drug, Boost. Mercury slyly asked Cheese if he knew anyone who could hook him up with the good stuff. And Cheese being Cheese pinged Mercury's agent with the address to one of, if not the best, boost and synth coke dealers in Night City. Mercury then spent about 500 eddies or more on boost. That should do him for the next few days.
Nice.
Alright.
Wait, Pedro, did you clear Poe's browsing history before you gave the computer over?
I can't say that I did because I'm not.
Oh, no.
technology.
Not a bro, man.
Bro, that's Chumba code number 1.
Dude,
You're not
you
a
know
bro anymore, man.
You know what I'm just imagining? Like Quagmire, when he just finds out about the incident, he comes out of the thing and Mercury comes out, and Pedro's like, "Hey, what have you been doing, man?" I just found Poe's on the computer.
Forearms the size of trees.
Yeah.
Oh no. Alright. D, how about you go next?
Okay. So, after getting back from the mission, D was pretty depressed. Poe had been a good friend and he hadn't managed to save him. He'd even managed to sort of fuck it all up in the process. This was why Dean really never made friends. They always leave you alone in the end. Dean didn't even try to find work this week. He was just in his apartment with Boy or working on his car. After a week of depression, D pulled himself out of his slum and decided if Poe had been there, he probably would have called him a pussy anyway. And he had work to do, and he was determined to try and finish Poe's mission. He had to find Poe's brother. He just didn't know what he looked like, or what his name was, or anything really. Shit. He may need to see Pedro about some of this and see if he can help out. First things first, he had some extra work on. He'd managed to snag a special assignment. He was moving some big shipments for the bozos into the university district, and it was mostly some equipment and weapons. Normally he wouldn't take a job like this for the bozos, but they were the main opposition to those fucking vamps that are in the university district, so you do what you have to do.
That's cool.
Wow, okay. Cheese.
Aloha.
Hello.
Alright, after Poe's death and whatever else happened, makeshift funeral or whatever, Cheese wasn't quite sure what to do with the corpse, so he did what he thought was right and sold his kidneys. After that, Cheese moved out into a little facility that he was going to start building up to make his own, little workshop, I guess. His own little medical facility. And so he organized for Poe to be cremated and created a vaccine to anything that they might have caught at the library and administered it to anyone who was willing. And so, using what little funds he has, he's trying to make a living in this little facility. There you go.
Alright.
Beautiful.
It's really nice. So today, 30th of May, so it's 2 weeks after Poe's death, and you guys are still kind of in that phase of missing Poe a lot. There's still that void, that hole that he's left. There's no kind of foul-mouthed Russian blowing smoke into your face anymore, but you guys are powering along. So today we're actually going to start with Cheese. So what are you up to at the moment, Cheese? Are you at the apartment or?
Well, I thought you were going to tell me this, but sure. Cheese is on his way back to the apartments.
Alright. So, without having to spoil you, I'll kind of go over what you've been up to just these last few days. You've been preparing a little kind of surprise for everyone. And this is in the form of getting everyone together for a little event you've got planned, a little relaxing afternoon session together. And you guys will need some equipment for this.
Oh yeah, what will that be?
That will be a Segatory Rush Revolution Brain Dance headset and a copy of Elflines Online.
Oh, is that so?
What do we need again? Sorry,
you will need a Segatory Rush Revolution Brain Dance headset and a copy of Elf Lines Online. 550 eddies if you don't already own the game.
Pedro, you would have gotten my one.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I already own the
Okay.
game, but I don't think I have a headset.
Oh, okay. Wait, you own the game but you don't have the headset?
Yes. Yes, that's right.
I see.
Just walk around with this game, just like, how the fuck do I play this thing?
Don't tell me you haven't bought games for stuff you don't know.
Oh no. It's like buying PS5 games and just flaunting it around even though you don't own a PS5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see this game, yeah, I have one, yeah.
Look at my stack of PS5 games. No PS5, but I've got a stack of games.
Can't wait to
Yeah.
play these one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Cheese, you're kind of walking back into the apartment. Things are extremely quiet. They have been kind of quiet the last 10 days or so. And you're kind of looking around, and you kind of want to bring everyone together, just so you can kind of give them the explanation as to why you want them all together in the first place, and this kind of get together you've got planned, a way to kind of say a final farewell to Poe in the form of playing his favorite RPG game together.
Alright, so I'm at the apartments then.
Yes, yeah, you just walked into the first floor of the apartment.
And I have to get everyone's attention.
Yes.
Can I fire a shot?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I whip out my pistol and I just shoot the trigger. Pull the trigger. I make sure not to aim it at myself, but...
Where do you aim it?
Where no one is standing, you know, I just kind of shoot.
Okay, well, up in the air, right above into the second floor.
No, fuck no. I'll shoot at a wall, of course. I'm not trying to kill anyone.
The wall into.
Just shoot it towards Rex's staircase.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
All right, so shot goes off, and everyone's like, "What the heck? All of you currently in the apartment will have heard this.
What time is it approximately?
It's about just in early afternoon, about 3 p.m.
Okay. D's gonna get up out of bed. 3 p.m. still pretty early. And
Depression hit hard.
and he's had a big week dealing with those fucking bozos. So, you know, he despises those guys, but you know, sometimes you're an enemy of your enemy. All of that stuff. And yeah, he's gonna get kitted up and sort of rush downstairs, shotgun out and primed, thinking so he's gonna come around the corner. If he doesn't recognize someone, they're probably getting a shotgun blast in the face.
Yeah. So as you're coming out of your room, actually, because you're still upstairs, you're in Gina's old room.
Gina's, yeah.
So as you're kind of making a bit of a noise, getting all your stuff together and running out, Mercury kind of peeks around the corner. As you're running out, and he's like, "Hey, D, what's going on?"
I don't know. Someone's shooting the fucking apartment again. I'm gonna go check it out.
I'm gonna go hide in the closet. Okay, see ya. And he just turns and runs back into his room.
In the closet.
I knew that guy was always. As I continue on, I'm gonna be like, fucking knew it.
Right. What about you, Pedro? Are you
I'm not at the apartments.
Oh, okay.
I am at the local shooting range, trying to clear my mind. Shooting off
Alright.
some rounds and getting practicing.
Okay. Fair enough. So you're doing your thing. So D, you come sprinting downstairs alone, and as you round the corner, you can see Cheese standing there, and he's just kind of waiting for everyone to appear, but only you.
And I dramatically blow the smoke away from my gun barrel.
I'm gonna go, Cheese, what is it? Who's here?
It's a cheese.
Yeah, what? Who shot at you?
No one shot at me. I just wanted to get everyone's attention.
Oh, fuck. Got my attention. What do you want?
See, I'm getting everyone together.
Oh, okay, we're having another pass tonight.
Something like that. More like a memorial. We're gonna play some video games, like cool guys.
Okay, yeah. Sweet. When's this happening? Now?
Yeah, it's happening now. Do you know where everybody is?
Yeah, I know
Excluding
Mercury's. Mercury's in the closet, and
Knew it?
he's in the closet. Oh, he's upstairs in his room. You know what I mean. And no, Pedro. I saw him leaving earlier, but you know, I wouldn't be too sure where he went. He sort of was fully kitted up. He might be out doing some jobs. Here, I'll give him a call on the agent.
Sounds
And,
good.
I whip out my agent and dial Pedro. Bring.
Beep, 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 beep.
Bring. Bring.
Pedro speaking.
Hey, Pedro.
D. Hello.
What are you up to?
Just down here at the shooting range, just getting some practice in.
When you're free, head back to the apartment. Cheese has got an idea for a bit of a memorial for Poe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just fold up my guns and I'll be there in a minute.
Sweet. Sounds good. I'll let everyone know.
Sweet as. Oh boy.
Right, so as you're in the call, Mercury kind of you hear a pair of footsteps creeping down the stairs, and Mercury peeks his head around the corner, and he's looking.
As I
is it
see him
safe?
pick his head around the corner, I yell out, "Boom!
Ah!
Come on down, Mercury. It's just cheese."
So I see you
Okay.
came out of the closet. Good for you.
Yeah, wait, what do you mean come out of the closet?
Well, you were hiding in the closet, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Why were you guys? What's going on?
Cheese has an idea for a memorial for Poe, and he wants all of us to join in. I think it's a good idea. Well, he hasn't really told me the idea, but I think, you know, the memorial's a good idea.
Didn't we already kind of have one? I mean, we all went up to the rooftop and had kind of a, like a wake, kind of.
Yeah, but I mean, I know you weren't around for too long, but Poe was a good chumba to us. It's not just something that we're gonna forget straight away.
And
All right,
besides,
well-
it's an excuse to play video games.
Wait, video games? What do you mean?
Like the kind that you play, and they're on the video games.
Oh, I saw a copy of that in the in Pedro's room. In there. You mean Elflines?
See, that's the one.
Oh, dude, I've been playing Elflines.
You nerd.
Well, yeah. I am Korean after all.
That's a stereotype.
It's a racist.
Well, dude, my parents were like pro League of Legends players.
What the fuck
What
is
is
League of
this
Legends?
League of Legends? I've never heard of this before.
You guys wouldn't know. Anyway, yeah. The service here shut down a long time ago, but they're still going in Korea. Yeah,
Can your
anyway,
dad be Faker, please.
Sounds like a shit game.
Jeez.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So Mercury kind of looks around, and are we getting Pedro as well?
Pedro's he's coming back from the shooting range. He's just putting a bit of practice in.
All right.
You know old Silverfoot.
Yeah. Well, do you guys have a headset?
No, I don't have anything. I'm not really into the video games too much. Never really played.
Cheese, do you have a headset?
I don't happen to have one, no.
Right. Just give me a minute. I know that I've got two pairs, but just give me a second. I'll go check. And Mercury kind of turns and starts jogging up the stairs back to his room.
As he leaves, I look at Cheese and say, "Dibs." Okay, and
I guess I return now.
All right. Yeah. So, did you take a combat cab or?
Yeah. So I took.
All right. So your combat cab pulls up in front of the apartment. Now, did you go with good old Dave?
Don't know Dave that well, so no, I didn't.
Well, I took Dave to get here, so.
True. Yeah. So you kind of pull up, Pedro, and the lady that's driving you is an old woman. It's an old, kind of old, very stereotypical American woman. She's
Big.
in her 80s. She maybe slightly senile. Shouldn't be driving, but she's got American #1 and she's got an American flag wrapped around her head as a kind of scarf. And she kind of turns to Pedro. That'll be 30 eddies.
30 eddies.
Yeah,
But I was only just down the road.
I know. 30 eddies. Always 30 eddies.
Senorita, how about 25? Can you do 25?
Okay, persuasion check.
Persuasion check. Cool.
First
Funny,
roll
25.
of the day.
And critical fail.
Critical fucking fail. Hold on, let
Pays
me-
200 eddies.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
What are we? Okay, cool. Yep, found it. Oh, cool.
God damn, son.
And roll again.
Legendary
23.
persuasion.
She's gonna end
Oh
up
my
paying
goodness.
him.
Well,
He's gonna give me the. It's gonna give me the gork.
I swear this dice roll.
No,
Oh,
26.
26.
If it was legendary, she probably would have, been
Yeah.
like, well, just keep the cab.
And she kind of looks at you and she's like, hang on, okay. So she kind of looks at you, Pedro, and she goes, are you, darling? 15 eddies.
It's alright, Senorita. I'll take 15 of these.
And she kind of like looks to the left, looks to the right, and then she scribbles her phone number on a bit of paper and hands it to you.
Oh yes. Yeah, I tuck that away in my pocket and give her a little wink.
Oh,
She's like, see you, and drives off.
So
And then you're
I'm
kind of-
walking back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So D and Cheese, you guys see him walk through the doorway.
Hey guys, what's going on? What are we doing?
I'll let Cheese explain. It's his idea.
Cheese,
Hola,
what are we doing?
senor. I'm thinking that we all get together and play some Elflands Online for our good friend, Apo.
Outflines. What's that? I'm.
It's some
Oh, sure.
nerdy shit, but Poe really liked it, so I think we better play it.
Okay. For Poe.
For
I'll do it.
Poe!
I think he's got. I need one of those headsets, right? One of those.
Yeah.
One of those shitty. Yep, I think I've got one of those, and I think Poe has one of those, so I'll go grab it. Yeah, so I walk off into the room and go grab the headset and game.
Sweet. I'll
It's
go.
portable. It's a portable headset, eh? It's not like a.
Oh yeah, it would probably be portable, and you just kind of chuck it on your head, and yeah.
Yeah, I chuck it on my
so-
head and then I say, "Fuck, I look like a dick."
All right, so you're kind of setting yourself up, and D, what are you up to?
I'll go and check in on Mercury and see because he was sort of off checking in on something. He's like, so I'll go back upstairs and sort of knock on his door.
Yeah.
Just.
And Cheese, are you with him?
Might as well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys head up together, up to Mercury's door on the second room on the second floor. As you head up the door, you knock. Duk, duk, duk. Mercury pulls open the door, and he's just holding this huge pile of headsets and copies of the game. And he's like, I think I have enough for all of us.
See, that might be so.
Yeah,
Right,
you're really into this stuff, eh?
Oh yeah. I've made sure I've always upgraded my Braindance headsets. Always.
Any chance I could borrow some of the headsets?
Yeah, one for you. He hands one over to you, Cheese.
I
One
mean,
for you,
later.
D. Who needs a copy of the game? Do you need a copy, Cheese?
No, I own one, thank you.
All right. D, do you need a copy?
Yeah. I don't have any of this stuff, so it's all new to me.
All right, here you go. Cool. And what about Pedro?
Pedro's got Poe's old stuff, but we can check with him.
All right. Well, these ones are charged. Just make sure that Pedro's is fully charged up, so he doesn't DC while we're playing. But
I doubt Poe ever let his get near low charge.
yeah. Well, all right. Well, let's go down into Pedro's room and let's check these all on and get them set up, eh?
Let's go.
See.
All right. So yeah, you guys all head downstairs, and Mercury's kind of fiddling with all the headsets, adjusting the headbands so they fit on your guys' heads nicely. You guys head into Pedro's room, and Pedro, you have your headset on, but you kind of pull it up as you see all these guys kind of burst into your room with like all these headsets, got the headsets on their heads, and game covers, walking all in, a freaking bunch of nerds.
What the fuck? This is why I never got into this shit, man. This is fun.
I know.
Fucking.
I know, it's pretty fucked up, eh? But hey,
Yeah.
Poe used
My
to love it.
My headset's all sticky, by the way. Do you know why?
Well, Poe was a unusual fella. Imagine. Cheese, not cheese. Mercury, is there anything that would get you sticky in these games? Is it like 4D? Does it have like real life effects too? Mercury?
Oh, Mercury, sorry. Sorry. No, not 4D or anything, but like, like 3D kind of, like it'll feel, it's like a brain dance, right? Have you done brain dance before?
Yeah, sure.
Can anything else
remind
go
me?
onto this? Yeah. Can anything else go on this apart from games?
Oh, yeah. All kinds of stuff.
Oh, well,
Mm,
I mean,
The company I work for, DMS, right? I do articles with them sometimes. They are the premier brain dance kind of production company, you know? They produce the best brain dances. You go down to the store and where is it? I think it's up in well, there are stores in Haywood, definitely.
oh yeah, cool.
yeah.
Well,
I might have
Pedro,
to
you're gonna use Poe's set? Or do you need a different one? Or, use the set from your chumba?
I'll use the set for my chumba, but I'll clean it down. I can give it a wipe.
Alright, so you guys kind of fit all the headsets on, and Mercury kind of makes sure you guys got all your headsets on properly. And you guys start slotting in the little sticks. Like, the games come in sort of like little chips that you put in. They're not discs or anything. They're more like a USB without the big, thick,
Yeah, just like a little
Yeah.
like interface chip
USB
type
chip.
thing.
Like a switch
Yeah,
cartridge.
exactly. So you kind of, like a cartridge, small cartridge, and kind of jacks into the side of it, chick, and they start powering up. And you guys start loading up elf lines online, and Mercury kind of turns to you, Cheese, and he goes, "Dude, you're in for a real treat."
Well, let's see, my friend. Well, let's see.
And so you guys have the brain dance headsets over your heads, and you start seeing this kind of vast space of blue and green, all these lights kind of appearing in front of you, like kind of like whooshing past you as you're kind of loading into this fantasy universe. And as you're kind of loading in, you can see sort of ethereal figure appear in front of you, sort of looking like this godlike figure, and he's got elf ears, and you can't quite make out his face, but he's got like a beard, looks very regal, and he looks down at all of you, and you guys kind of materialize, but not as actual people. You start materializing as kind of fuzzy beings that aren't fully realized yet. And you see him look down, and his kind of crystallized eyes kind of squint, and he peers down to look at. Welcome, young elves, to Elflines Online, the most popular RPG in the whole world. Band together in your guilds known as Elflines. Defeat the dark magics of the miasma, and become elven legends. It is time, young elven warriors. Your story begins now. And then the large figure kind of disappears, and the lights all around you start forming like text menus in front of you, like a 3D interface. And I want you guys to pull up this character sheet. I am going to link you.
Even if I made my own one?
You already made your own character?
Yeah, but I don't think I completed it, so I'll just take your one.
Oh no, this one isn't completed. This is empty. So you can use your own character if you're already logged in before and kind of finish it off. It's not quite finished, but yeah, in the text exchange, pull that up, and it's time to make your Elf Lines Online character. And let's all do this in character as well.
So do I need to save this as into my spreadsheet?
Yeah, save a copy.
How do I do that again?
File, make a copy.
Oh yeah, no, this one's different
There we
from the
go.
one I filled.
Oh yeah, this is a new one I made. Yeah, maybe you could just copy over the details and
Cool.
So is my name gonna be Cheese, or can I pick a cool elf name?
you can do whatever you want. You can be you. You can turn yourself into a different elf or whatever. Yeah.
Well, I have to be
Right, so-
an elf.
Yes, you do have to be an elf. So you can be you as an elf. I'm sure they've even got some sort of 3D scan system to scan yourself in and become an elf.
Okay. So, how do we do this?
How do you do it? Similar to just normal character creation. So fill in a name, and then your rank is 0. Your rank always starts out at 0. So
What
don't
about my
worry that
title?
anymore. You do not have a title yet. Your title you
Hit
will
points?
get.
Is that made by body or something again?
Yeah. So think of a name.
How do I copy it over to my thing?
File,
File,
make a copy.
Sweet, that wasn't, like, highlighted for me for some reason.
Yeah, so for your stats, your intelligence, reflex, dex, and whatnot, you have 50 points to allocate. You have to have at least 3 in each, and no higher than 8.
Alright, cool.
Are we allowed to have swear words in our name? Does this game allow?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
What's cool again?
What's cool?
Yeah.
How cool you are.
It's like interacting with people.
Yeah, the only skill for cool is persuasion and trading. The best thing to do would be to put 3 in each, and that'll leave you with 23 stat points, and you can start playing around with them.
I've just done mine as a. So how for this? Oh, and ×2 again. Goddamn, the stuff.
Yeah, so first finish off your stats, do your skill second.
Yeah, I've done my stats.
Okay, so maybe we should talk about, like, what kind of players you guys want to be. Do you want to be, like, straight fighters, like close-up fighters, or do you want to be backline archers, you know?
I'm 100% archer. I've already like put that in.
Okay.
Cheese
I'm going-
will be up in their faces.
I'm going 6 in archery, so that's gonna be 12 points of skill allocated.
I see.
What's my base for all of these?
Well, your
Right.
base you'll calculate once. Yeah, it's the stat
okay.
plus the yeah. So Mercury, he is going to be a close-up, heavy fighter. Stark contrast to his real life.
So it's 50 points to stats, eh?
Yeah. So kind of like look at the stat, like intelligence, look at any of the skills, like, oh, well, I want to use any of those, maybe, yeah. And then kind of, work with that. I think, where's evasion? Evasion is in Dex, yeah. If you want to be a kind of bard, you can play an instrument using Tech.
So with our skills, it's no higher than 6, but is there a no lower than 2 or something?
Nope.
No, you can. They can be 0.
Oh, great.
Otherwise, you'd have to put points in everything.
My character's name is Samwise.
My character's name is Arwen.
Arwen. Ooh, that's cool.
Mine's Ost.
Ost.
Mine's Rex is a bitch.
I'm pretty sure Ost is like... Nice, that's a good one. I think Ost is like Spanish for cheese or some shit.
That's hilarious.
Actually, no, I'm changing my name. I'm changing my name.
I actually pictured, like, whilst you guys were walking into Pedro's room with the headset, Rex overheard and, like, comes up the stairs holding his headset. It's like, hey guys, can I join? And you're just like, ooh, invitations only, sorry. Ooh. And he just, like, has these big puppy eyes and walks down his stairs.
Well, at least he's got his posters to keep him company.
Yeah.
Sorry,
what
one
do
question. One thing I have forgotten is move. That is one you don't put points into, right? That is calculated from your body? I think. That's normal?
Move seems to be a stat. It is a
okay,
stat,
that's good.
isn't it?
That's good then. 'Cause that means I made the sheet correctly.
Wait, so what did you say? What did you guys say about move?
Don't worry about it. Who's correct?
I'm just stupid. Yeah, don't worry.
No, do I have to put points into it? Or do I not?
Yes. That's how many it's going to be the same rule as Cyberpunk, normal Cyberpunk Red. So if you have 2 points in move, you can, for one move, you can move 1 square.
Okay.
So you can technically put more points into the skills.
Yeah.
Just cut.
Yeah, so after you've done your stats, go through the skills and put the base in before you've put any of the skills in. So, like, you've got all your stats ready, because your base will be that skill without that skill level without the any points in that skill. Looking pretty good.
I'm gonna be a roguey.
So if I put 8 in Dex, every skill that requires Dex, I put 8 in the base.
Yep.
Yes.
So I hope you take into account the canon of the story I wrote when you make this.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
Alright, sweet, thanks.
Yeah, I think.
My tick is fog.
Wait, do I need?
So then in the level, do I write the base plus what I put in there?
So when it says melee weapon Dex times 2, does that mean if I put 10 in, there will only be 5 in?
Yep.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah, so this is a lot more streamlined. Like, it's like taking Cyberpunk RED, which was already very streamlined from 2020, but making it like this is supposed to be extremely like just like quick. Yeah.
Okay, so what number am I putting in the level one?
How many points you've put into that skill?
Okay.
And then once you've put all the bases of those skills from the stats. So for example, all of my int skills are a base 3 with no points in them because my intelligence is 3. Now I can start putting my 60 skill points in.
Into the level.
Yes, and then that'll in turn increase the base.
Right, but the form doesn't do that for us in this one.
No, you have to do that yourself.
Okay.
But no higher than 6, okay. I'll put in which ones I want 6 first.
Is anyone else putting shit into their first aid? Because if not, I guess I will.
First aid forever.
Forever first aid.
Oh, that's easy enough. Oh.
It'll be the same rules as well as Cyberpunk, where you've got to have at least 8 reflex if you want to be able to use evasion or ranged attacks.
Cool. I think I'm done with my skills.
Nice. Alright, we'll just all wait to finish at the same time before we move on to gear and stuff.
What's my hit points?
We'll do that soon.
Okay.
I can bring up the table, Jaden, if you want.
Yeah, please do. Thank you. Oh, by the way, put your Elven at 4. That's your Elven language. That goes straight to 4. Don't count that as your skill points to allocate though.
Alright, sweet, thanks.
The text exchange is the health table.
Sweet, thanks.
Yeah, there's my skills done. Becomes 8.
Got a nice 45 health.
Ooh,
Nice.
beautiful.
Got a nice base 14 for melee weapon.
Ooh, nice.
Nasty.
So,
I think I'm gonna change a little something. I'll be a little bit busy.
Base 14 for evasion.
Alright, let me know when you guys are done with all the skills.
Just doing it all now.
So what are hit points off? Will and body. Okay, thank you. Hey, I'm 45 HP.
Just going through and making sure everything's right.
Alright, I changed my stats around, so now I've got, what's it? 50 HP, nice.
Ooh, that's cool. So you
Hard to
and
get
I are
him.
frontliners, other frontliners.
Yeah, you know it. I'm tired of getting my monkey slapped. Fucking.
Yeah.
Did it?
I have 40 HP. Okay.
Right.
I'm ready, whenever.
Okay, we all ready?
I'm still going, sorry.
Okay, all good. No rush.
I think I'm...
I dumped, I did 2 times 2 skills, so... I've, yeah.
Right. Okay. So, now let's move on to gear. So, everyone, you have 200 gold pieces to spend on equipment, weapons, armor, and anything else you might need. But
Wait away.
if you want to pay to win, you can also exchange 10 eddies for 100 Elf Lines gold pieces.
Okay,
Not bad.
how do I, where's the store for that type thing?
Okay, here I will. Oh, actually, no. Go into. You guys can all pull this up yourself.
Right.
Go to Access Overview in the City Market, and my latest post is they're advertising the Elf Lines online. You can download the manual. So if you download that, you can pull it up, and on page 3, at the bottom is the armory. And it will tell you, like, for example, leather armor, and then the stopping power, because the stopping power is functions the same as Cyberpunk RED, right? So it ablates down 1 if you get hit, right? It goes over.
Cool.
So, for example, leather armor, leathers, is the Cyberpunk RED equivalent. That's 4 armor. Studded leather armor is Kevlar equivalent, which is 7, and so forth, right?
So it's 7 stopping power for studded leather?
Yeah.
So how much do we start off with, and how much can we pay to win?
You can pay to win however much you want, but you can, if you don't do that, you will only get 200 to spend. So, Mercury,
Hate to say this.
he's gonna turn around and say, well, I've actually already spent a lot on this game. And he goes and purchases full plate armor for 500 gold pieces.
What a loser.
What fucking nerd? No.
Well, that's only what? How much is that? 50? It's only 50.
I just muttered to him, you fucking nerd.
So,
How much does flak give? Is that 15? Stopping
Okay,
down.
so how do we?
And then you get -4 to your.
you're gonna have
Hang on,
movement.
sorry. Say again, Shane?
So 15 stopping power, and you get -4 to reflex, dexterity, and move.
Yikes.
You become like the tank. That's the point of it.
Sorry, let me just write that. So, sorry, -4 to
Dex,
Dex.
reflex, and move.
Okay, thank you.
How do we buy this coin? Sorry.
Just deduct it from your
From our
from your
actual-
eddies.
Okay.
Hmm.
Time to spend up. So much.
Oh. Nice.
Alright.
I'm really bad at Excel, so I'm still just trying to figure things out. Okay, there we go. So -4 to dexterity move because of plate armor.
How much did the armor jack protect? Was it 10 or 11?
11.
Does the armor jack have -2, Shane?
Which light or medium?
Light
It's a
doesn't
medium
medium,
armor jack,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, the chainmail is a medium armor jack.
It's just -2 to reflex, dex, and move. So you get 12 stopping power.
What's the conversion rate?
10 to 100, I think.
10 eddies to every 100.
Yeah.
So.
Bit of calculations.
It's actually less than the core rulebook, I think, but I made it more expensive.
Just... Why...
Awesome.
So I like want to be a rogue and stealthy and stuff. Does this game have daggers and shit? Or
Oh yeah, yeah. There's daggers
Yeah.
listed there, I think.
in the elf lines? Where is it listed? Sorry, is it in the elf line?
Yeah, yeah. Bring up the. Yeah, it's in the same table in the armory. It's under full plate armor. Dagger is a light melee weapon, 50 gold pieces.
Oh, okay.
And that's a rate of fire of 2.
Sing,
1d6 damage, rate of fire of 2.
Weapons. So, Cheese, what weapon are you gonna use?
Just like in Dark Souls, broadsword, baby, pretty much a short sword.
Okay, I'm gonna use 2 long swords. So,
If you're the tank, shouldn't you have a shield?
stuff that I got full plate armor. I don't need it.
Oh yeah, true.
He's gonna go dual wield swords. So that's gonna cost me. So, yeah, okay, 7. That's fine. So longsword is heavy melee weapon, 46.
Dotted.
Heavy is 3d6.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. And the 2 swords is rate of fire of 2.
So if I spend 100 eddies, I'll get 1,000? How much would I get?
Yeah. That's right.
That was 46. Okay.
I'm gonna spend
Sweet.
500 in 5k.
You might want to use the money in-game as well. Don't feel like you have to spend it all here.
Don't worry, I've got a lot of eddies. I can sink a lot into this game.
Alright. I wonder if I do get a shield as well, just in case. Like, 'cause then I can unequip one sword and then equip to the shield.
True.
What stat will I be using to roll?
Ooh, it
Like
depends
out of
what-
danger, like I'm rolling away.
Oh, evasion. Dex
Alright, sweet.
evasion. Or you can dance. You can say you're evading, or you can say you're dancing out of the way.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry. How much stopping power does the shield have, Shane?
It doesn't. It has health.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. How much HP does it have?
I believe it's 10 HP.
Okay. It's not much, eh? Far out.
so it pretty much goes up. So we can't have like light armor jack. We can't have that armor.
No. So you either have to have the Kevlar or go up to the medium armor jack. Because armor back then wasn't streamlined so well in between, right?
True.
Well, I guess fantasy setting rather. So, yeah.
Way back then when they had elves.
Now,
That's a
because
lot.
you're all elves and this is Elf Lines Online, you might want some speed heal, which is
I'm buying a bunch of those so I can heal everyone, being the medic and all.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
If I hold 2 daggers, do I get? It's still just rate of fire 2, correct? I don't get to just fall out, just fucking start slashing my way through.
How is
Oh.
Because I want to
You know
do more
what?
daggers.
I'm gonna say that you can. I'm gonna say that you can dual wield, and each of them can have red of fire too. The thing is, the damage won't be so high. So, like, if they're light armored, you'll get tons of slashes in. Like, you could potentially get 4 blading slashes in. But if you're doing it to a very high armored person, it's not gonna do much. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, you can double
So
wield.
say-
It says so in the manual.
So say you had a
Oh.
short sword and a dagger, you could just slice once with the short sword and then prod with the dagger. The same thing.
I'll say you have to use the same weapon. You can't try and counterbalance each hand with a different one. It's like if you've got 2 daggers, go for it. If you've got 2 short
What's the
swords,
rate
go
of fire? What's the damage for a dagger? Rate of fire 2 damage. What?
1d6.
Cool.
Alright, I'm trying to put shit into my inventory, but how do I, when I press enter, it just like finishes? How,
Press enter, just put a comma, and then you change the formatting to word wrap.
Yeah.
It doesn't
yeah,
really work.
I'm a nerd. I know what that means. Thanks.
Alright, I'm finished.
Was that sarcastic or was that good?
That was mega sarcastic.
Okay, so you double click, so you click on the thing so it highlights, right? Click on format,
Yeah.
and then it says text wrapping. Change it from overflow to wrap.
Oh yeah.
You just type and put commas in, and that's about as good as it gets, unfortunately.
Alright, sweet.
I'm trying to figure out how to make it so that it's an actual text, like, cell, but I don't think can.
Oh yeah. Well, thanks. Thanks anyway.
Alright, is anyone else finished?
I'm just looking at what else
I'd
is
say I'm
here.
finished.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm like, what's the damage and rate of fire for a short sword? Is it just 1? And
3d6 and rate of fire of 1. Unless you dual wield, of course.
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, is that everyone?
Sorry, hold on.
Yeah, I'm ready too.
All right.
Yeah, I've got my armor and my stuff, so I'm good.
Okay, so Elflines is a little bit different to in Cyberpunk, just in terms of leveling up. So rather than you having a rank, a roll ability and getting improvement points, you have a rank which is currently 0. You guys are new characters, and you will slowly through different combat encounters start ranking up and getting different, different increases to your skills and even stats. So you can start getting really overpowered, going above 8. Getting even more overpowered. So, as you guys kind of all click accept and lock in your characters, the game world sort of dissipates around you, all those menus disappear. And then in front of you, before your eyes, this majestic vale, these giant pine trees materialize in front of you in this little forest. Nice grass and little flowers on the ground and butterflies flying around. They'll materialize in front of you. And the big, sort of tall, fuzzy, crystallized wizard elf man appears in front of you once more, and he looks down at you. Welcome, young elves, to the tutorial arena. Here you will square off against goblins. And that whole group of goblins materialize right in front of all of you. Defeat the goblins to proceed.
What if I don't want to do?
And as you're saying that, he disappears and the goblins start running towards you. But as they're kind of running towards you, you notice this sort of binding appear on all of your arms. This sort of green, almost like a Kimskin tattoo, right, back in Night City. But this tattoo is very ethereal looking, like magic. And it crawls around your forearm, around your wrist. And it has a nice swirling texture to it. It looks quite nice. And it locks you in, and you guys are kind of looking around a bit confused. And Mercury goes, "Yeah, this is our sort of. Do you guys know what a guild means? Like clan? Oh, D. Like this is a Nomad pack. We're in a Nomad pack.
I already am in a Nomad pack.
No, this is like an elf Nomad pack. It means that we're in a group together, so we can't attack each other, and there's no like friendly fire or anything like that, so we can't hurt each other. Okay?
Okay.
What the
All right. Anyway, let's fight. And Mercury kind of pulls out his long swords, and his full plate armor appears all up him, and he's like this big, like 6'5" tall knight in this thick silver elven plate armor. And he just starts walking over to the goblins.
How did an elf get so tall?
Well, there are tall elves, there are short elves. There's a whole world of different elves.
Like different races or just different heights?
There may be different races, like snow elves and dwarf elves or something.
Which are the best race? What's the best race? I want
Dark elf.
the palest one.
Oh, jeez.
You can be a wood elf.
I want to be a superior one.
Ew.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so this is going to be kind of casual combat just to do some quick skill rolling and to get you guys just sort of like rolling and sweet ass. So Mercury, rather than rolling initiative, Mercury's just going to, like, whoever's closest, basically, you can just go for a strike and call out if you want, but Mercury is going to roll straight away. He wants to roll to attack the goblin that's standing right in front of him. The goblin, they're not very tall goblins, they're not very thoroughbred. These are kind of half-bred, kind of pathetic little tutorial goblins. You can see a little text box above their head and it says level 3.
Uh-oh.
And Mercury goes up with his melee weapon and he is going to go to attack. So give me a second. Alright, so yeah, the goblin doesn't even have time to react. Mercury's, well, let's go by our in-game names, right? So Samwise raises his 2 longswords and goes to attack.
Do I get to pick my title now, or do I get that later?
Yeah, later.
You don't have a title yet.
He
Can I be
rolls
the
a
PvP
16.
man?
Oh, sorry. No.
You can be new.
My mistake. I did a bad roll. He rolls a 12. He rolls another 12. Wow, great. All right, so yeah. Wait, he did 6, 3, 2, 1 both times.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Wow.
That's odd.
Weird. This bot. I don't trust this bot. Hey. It's a bit.
Yo, no, neither do I.
Yeah.
It was probably just using Google's randomizer, which isn't really random, but it's, yeah,
Okay.
pretty
Yeah, anyway.
close.
So, Samwise, 2 swords, swish left to right, decapitating and cutting the goblin clean in half, and the parts go flying as all the other goblins start running towards you guys. Who's next?
I'll pull up my bow.
All right.
XOX, Hot Chick XOX will pull up her bow and fire an arrow into a goblin.
Alright, so there's a goblin running toward you at a DV of about. You're using a bow, right? So it'd be about the DV of 13, the 7 to 12 meters.
Perfect. I got a
Nice,
22.
Alright, roll for damage.
And I roll a 15.
Alright, so your shot goes off. Just one rate of fire, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so quickly knock an arrow, pull it back, flies straight up, and goes right into the goblin's chest. The goblin kind of falls back straight onto the ground and starts writhing on the ground, but it doesn't look like it's dead yet. You kind of see above the level 3, there's a little green health bar, and it goes down to about 1/4 left.
And I just go, hee hee.
Nice. Alright, so another goblin starts running up. There are about 3 goblins at the back, but one goblin is right up at the front and it starts running towards you, Cheese.
Uh-oh. I'd like to roll out of the way. Wait for it to attack and then dive.
Alright, so the goblin goes to attack. I want you to roll for an evasion. Oh, he did a critical fail of a 9. And he did a critical crit fail.
-1.
He rolled a -1.
That's it.
Goddamn.
Alright,
These are
so
really,
this-
these really are tutorial goblins.
Alright, so this goblin goes to attack you with its meat cleaver, but it actually drops the meat cleaver onto its own foot and cuts off its own foot. And it just falls to the ground writhing, and you just kind of like dodge out of the way, and you're just looking at it,
And
and
I'm
it
just
looks
like-
so pathetic.
We've all been there,
Can I
buddy.
kick it, or...
Yeah, you can kick it.
Yeah, I'll kick it.
Alright, so you go kick it, and it takes away like about 2 HP. Little green health bar just goes down a little. And
The ugly goblin.
And Pedro, you're like off just behind Cheese, and you're welcome to go up and attack that goblin. But there's also 3 goblins behind them running towards you guys.
Wait, just wondering, does this, do we have, like, voice changers? Or is it just our regular voices?
You can put on a voice if you want, but otherwise you can
Right,
just have your
sweet.
normal voice.
I guess because I'm a kind of rogue, I stealthily go up and try to attack one of these gobble lands.
Alright, so I want you to roll for, because you're at the back of the group, I want you to roll for a stealth check. Obviously, this is still an RPG, so you can kind of get away with the sort of Skyrim sort of stealth where you can just
23.
like, yeah. So Yeah. So you just kind of instantly press, pressing control on your keyboard. Like you just instantly like crouch, and the goblins don't even see you. They start like going har, with this sort of set idle animation where they're looking off to the left, off to the right, off to the left, off to the right.
Wind.
Must have been the wind, yeah.
Yeah.
Show yourself. Yeah. And you start kind of edging around the perimeter of the little forest that's loaded, and the rest of it's kind of that still white loading area, right? The lights. You're kind of going around the edge of the forest, and you start moving in back towards the goblin that's at the back. And I want you to roll for an attack.
To be able to attack, correct?
Sorry. Roll for damage. Roll for damage.
I'll roll for damage.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Cool.
Okay. Are those individual ones like 1d6s?
I have short swords, and apparently the
Short
damage.
swords. Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
3d6.
Probably
Yeah,
makes sense.
2, but I got 2, so obviously I do a red fire too, so.
Yeah.
Attack with
Sweet as. Yeah, so those two swords plunge into the back of this goblin. You just lift him up in the air, and green goblin one starts falling all over your face. And then you just throw him down in front of you, flicking the swords out of the back of his body, and he just starts flying, hits into one of the other goblins, and knocks that goblin to the ground. But the first goblin just kind of dissipates, and as he hits the ground, disappears into pixels and dies.
Cool, awesome. I'm gonna do a Homer Simpson and just like fade back in.
Fade back into the background. Yeah. Alright, so then now Mercury is gonna walk up as one of the last two goblins runs towards him, and he is gonna go to attack again. Three. I don't even think this guy can like do anything. Yeah, no.
So is there still that goblin at my feet?
Yeah, that goblin's still at your feet. That's 18 damage. Holy crap.
Take a crit.
Yeah, 18 and 13. Yeah. So Mercury just kind of, Samwise rather, walks forward, stomps forward. The ground's kind of shaking. The goblin's like almost shaking as well, like a little earthquake each step that Samwise takes towards him. And he just lifts up his two swords and slashes the goblin into thirds, cutting off his arms and his legs, one other side, and then there's just a torso and a head left, and the body just kind of falls into three pieces and dissipates. Now, Cheese, this goblin on the ground is at your mercy, but there's another one running towards you. What do you want to do?
I'd like to suplex. Oh, not suplex. Elbow drop the one on the floor.
Alright, roll for brawling.
Will do.
Damn, sure.
Actually-
To the other one.
Roll instead of rolling, because you don't need to aim really. He's right in front of you on the ground in vulnerable position, almost like a grab.
Oh yeah?
You can roll for the body damage. What's your body?
6.
I do have that somewhere. For the damage. Oh, give me a second. 6 body. Roll 2d6.
Yeah.
2d6.
One more. Oh.
7.
Hey.
That's all good. Yeah. So you kind of like jump up into the air and just lift up your elbow, grab it with your right hand to aim it, and you just fall down, boom, straight into the goblin's neck, and the goblin just spurts blood up into the air and starts kind of like shaking, like concussed, unable to breathe.
This RPG game is disgustingly visceral.
Yes, sir. It's the Dark Souls of online RPGs.
But with elves.
Yes, sir. And D, your turn.
Is the goblin that I shot with an arrow still there?
That one was killed by Mercury.
Okay. So I will knock another arrow, and do like a little sideways flourish, and do like a 360 flourish, and pull back my string and shoot another arrow.
With cheese or the last goblin?
At the last goblin. Because
Alright, yeah, roll for it.
A good distance away.
Yeah, this DV is a 15 DV, 1325 meters.
Yeah, I hit an 18. I'm gonna go. Hee hee. I shoot it for a 13.
Alright, so the shot goes off, shoots right clean in the neck. The goblin sort of falls to its knees, just kind of off to the right of where Cheese is, or the other goblin. And Pedro, you're sort of sneaking around to the left, close to where this goblin is that just fell over from D's arrow.
Cool. I'm gonna walk over to it. And I want to teabag this goblin before I kill it.
Alright, well that's fine. And please roll for, do you want to roll for like a stab attack or?
Yeah, just a straight lunge there.
Yeah, so no kind of stealthiness to it, just like crazy, like jump forward and slash.
Yeah.
Alright, roll for a melee attack. I'll still get this goblin to roll, but it'll have a -2. Yeah, right, no problem. 21, we got a 12. Roll for lead damage. $13. Oh, a 5. That one was quite. Wow, you got 2 1s on that one.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So yeah, the first sword goes straight into his back, but the second sword just kind of misses a little bit and scrapes off to his arm. But the creature kind of screams out, and falls to the ground just from that first stab, and destroys, dissipates into pixels.
Nice.
Now there's just one goblin left, and that goblin is being just got superplexed by Cheese and is on the ground writhing. Now, Cheese, do you want to finish off this goblin?
I would love to.
Alright, go for it.
I'm gonna swing down on his neck, but say, "Die, you dastardly goblin!"
Alright, sword goes right through and plants into the ground, right into the dirt, and the goblin just screams and then disappears. As you guys kind of stand up and kind of shake the green goblin blood off all of your weapons, kind of looking around, and then the large magical figure appears once more. Well done, young elf. Now, you may join the rank 1 world. And you all see the rank 0 under your usernames become a rank 1. And you'll level up. Now, for getting to rank 1, you may increase a stat by 1 point.
Ooh.
Let's go.
So increase your stat, your rank to 1. You're now rank 1, rank 1 elf, rank 1 elves, and you can increase any stats. That's going to increase the base of all of your skills for that particular stat.
Doggone.
You can go above 8, by the way.
Yes.
I can?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's just your base.
Oh boy.
If you want 8 decks, you can change that to 9 if you like.
We all know what I've done. Straight into reflexes.
Yeah, you're not alone there.
I put mine into Dex.
Dex would be more efficient because I have more skills, but I want bow. I'm the archer.
I like stabbing things.
Yeah, so now that you guys have sort of dealt with your first combat encounter and leveled up, what the guy was meaning was that you can now kind of proceed into the in elf lines, the worlds, there are different worlds for the different ranks, and those worlds become increasingly more difficult, right? So now you guys are able to go to the rank 1 world. So you see an option appear for the rank 1 world in the bottom right hand corner of your guys' interfaces. And you can all sort of choose that option to load into the world.
I'll see you chaps on the far side. And I tap the button.
Alright, so tap it, you disappear. Yeah, guys, let's go to the rank 1 world.
Pedro is confused.
And he kind of Mercury presses his, and Samwise disappears.
What was your name again, Jacob? Was it,
Rex is a bitch.
Rex? Oh, that's great.
With a 1 instead of an I in bitch, because, you know, gaming.
Oh, was it taken, was it?
Yeah. Maybe Mercury has one already. Yeah, I press the confusingly, Rex is a bitch presses the level 1, rank 1 world.
Alright, and you dissipate.
Okay, I also XOX hot check XOX also clicks on the rank 1 world.
Now, all of you at the same time, you on your guys' little group, your elf line, you all load in together into this rank 1 world. Now you all load in the middle of a wide paved road that leads, as you look and you see it load in before you, leads into a rather quaint town. It has walls, wooden walls, and around its perimeter you can see some guards up on the top of the town, and it's rather busy. You can see some other player characters riding past on their paid-for mounts. So some of them have flame trails going after them. Some of them have special logos beside their usernames, kind of denoting some sort of prestige. But anyway, everyone is sort of going to this village or leaving it for quests. There's sort of forests off into the distance, and a huge mountain surrounded by dark clouds is off to your left in the far distance, far north. And off to your right, you can see a very thick, dense forest that looks very foreboding and dark. But anyway, as you guys are sort of loading in, you look around and you can kind of see that this town looks rather inviting. You start walking towards the town. And as you're doing that, another player starts materializing in front of you. Very tall, about 6 feet or more, maybe the same height as Samwise's character. But he loads in, and you can see that he's not outfitted in the standard kind of armor. He's outfitted in this crimson trimmed, maybe silver trimmed, exquisite looking armor, like endgame loot sort of armor. And as he loads in, he's armored up, he's got a helmet on, and his username, the Crimson Comrade. And this figure slowly walks towards you.
Let's kill it and take its armor.
I agree.
I'm gonna slowly get my bow out. Everyone ready?
Wait. We should see who it is first.
Oh, sorry I'm late. Hello, how are you guys? Hello, guys? The therapy lesson with cheese took a bit longer than expected. I apologize. But anyway, enough of neat word talk. We have Quest Plus at the, I believe at the Hag's Pot. Let's go, okay?
Oh?
Huh?
I'm just gonna turn and start walking. And then looking back. Come on!
Excuse me.
Doc?
Who are you?
What do you mean? I am Crimson Combat. Can you not see?
I can see that.
Cheese, what's going on?
this is my good friend, the Crimson Comrade. We play together sometimes. You know, he's a cool guy.
Mm.
I thought you'd never played before.
Yeah, I'm talking out of my ass here. This is a surprise. Have fun.
Yeah, so in order to keep this a secret from Cheese, I didn't talk about this just to keep it a surprise, but I'm just gonna send you a message, Cheese, just to give you kind of an explanation of how this is happening, just so you
Right,
can
okay.
choose to keep, because you would know this, but
Right,
this is information you could choose to keep to yourself or tell them.
Messenger or Discord?
Discord here.
I'm gonna
I'll
approach.
send it to you.
I'm gonna approach Rex with a bitch. I'm gonna put my hands on his shoulder. You look good. You look better in real world, but you look good, Rex is a bitch.
Thanks. You are in the real world too?
Dude, we are in Elfline.
Yeah, but you sound awfully like a really close friend of mine.
Okay.
Alright, I kind of just.
See, guys.
Bit standoffish at the moment. Not knowing how to process this.
Comrade, Crimson Comrade, can we have some privacy for just a second?
What is it?
I was meaning you stand away from us.
Apology.
No problem, comrade.
Friggin' Russians.
Make it quick. We have quests. Come on.
I turn to the rest of my crew and I'm like, see, this is the surprise I had. I had a construct made of Poe on a scan, a brain scan we did, and I decided to let him free onto Elflands Online.
Wait,
So
is
you
it actually
upload his-
Poe? Is this like AI or like what?
Don't tell him that he's dead, but he thinks he's the real Poe.
Wow.
He won't think it's unusual he's playing 24/7.
No, well, remember he used to do it all the time.
That's pretty fucked up, man.
What else was I
don't know
supposed
how
to
I feel
do?
about this.
Pretty cool.
Heck, I didn't even know I was doing it.
Well, as long as he's happy, then it's where he wants to be.
All I'm
Wait,
saying is,
Wait, when did you take the scan?
This happened wait, are you asking me in game or what?
In game.
I took it a couple of months ago when I was giving him a therapy.
Oh, I see. Oh, right. So he
So-
doesn't know about the. He
No,
kind of. Yeah.
No, he doesn't. But make sure you don't leave him around any chickens. There's some side effects.
Oh, all right.
Chickens, but
no chickens. Note to self.
All right.
Okay. Well,
I guess.
this is pretty weird, but I guess, we may as well spend time with him while we can.
I guess that's
Pedro, how are you gonna handle this? 'Cause
I don't know. A lot of mixed feelings at the moment. I mean, if he doesn't know, and if he's happy in Elflines, then what am I to
mean-
say that?
there's almost no doubt he's gonna be happy here.
And then I'm happy if he's happy. And I kind of just, Pedro kind of just bolsters up and ready to go on this quest.
I'm gonna jump back into character. Just be like, well, okay then, let's go.
All right. Poe.
I'm Crimson Comrade.
I mean, yeah, Crimson Comrade. So you said there's some kind of quest?
I'm a little confused. It's been a long time since I've been in low-level town, but and I thought I'd done all quests here, but apparently not. There is one.
Oh, okay. All right. So you said we got to go to the tavern or something?
Oh, no. Hague's Port. Famous place
Hag
here.
Pot. All right.
Come on, I know the way. Follow me.
Okay. Should we go, guys?
Yes. I mean, yes. Let's go, my friends.
Yeah. All right. So you all start following the Crimson Comrade Poe. Poe's sort of personality, I guess, into the town, and the town is it's a rank 1 world, so it's very lower class. There are a lot of wooden buildings that kind of stink of moldy wood, rotting wood. No really stone buildings here, and as you kind of going through the streets, it's kind of muddy and not very nice. But the streets are rather quiet in the afternoon. But you see a few NPCs walking through doing their sort of looped daily sort of schedules that they've been programmed to do. See a few low-level players going past, things like that, and you start walking straight ahead through the city towards kind of the center of the town, rather, to a large 2-story tavern. And the tavern is called the Hag's Pot. And you can see it has a large kind of wooden beam hanging off the front, about 2 meters above the large door. A door that would be able to accommodate the height of Poe and Crimson Comrade and Samwise. But hanging off this wooden beam is a sign, a large metal sign of a hag with a very terrible smile, almost no teeth, stirring a cauldron, and the cauldron is kind of bubbling. And this is the Hag's Pot.
I say, Pedro, it's your mom.
Pedro's gonna give a cheeky smile and kind of burst out laughing because it was a good joke.
You never told us she played.
Well, I never knew she played either. She's dead.
I'm just gonna nudge him and be like, "Don't talk about dead people."
Jeez. All right. So, yeah. So you guys are kind of standing out the front of the tavern and just sort of standing around. You can go in if you want. I think the
Is there an auction house in this town?
a what?
An
Auction house,
Auction house?
like
Oh,
a trading house.
Oh, like a general store?
Yeah, or like it's an MMO, right? So is there like some kind of
A place where players can put up their stuff for auction and trade with other players.
Not
Like
in
on
this
a mass
town.
scale.
This town is
Okay.
extremely basic. It's mostly just houses and then the tavern, and that's about it.
Damn, I was gonna play the auction house. Okay.
Come on, guys, let's go into the tavern. I lead everyone in.
Alright, so you walk into the tavern first, and everyone else follows in after you. Crimson Comrade walks in, and you all walk in together into this tavern. As you walk in, it's very spacious. The second story is actually not a second story, it's just a very tall roof. And it's very wide open. There is a large open area in the middle for people to dance. There are some bards playing on little harps and guitars, ukuleles, and there's a very long, wide bar and tons of bar stools set up. And here everyone is filling up, having their fill of mead and whatever else they can get their hands on to drink, drown their sorrows. There are a few player characters here sitting around the tables that are playing the gambling minigame, just trying to get some extra gold pieces. Here you guys kind of walk in, and there are quite a few spare tables around the corners, and a tavern keeper walks up to you as you guys walk in. How can I help you?
I have 1 jug of mead, please.
One jug of mead, right? Anyone else?
I'll have your finest bottle of spirits, please.
Bottle
Do
of
you-
spirits. All right.
Do you have any milk, sir?
Yeah, we have milk. Yeah, sure.
I'll have a pint, thank you.
All right, no problem. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there, Bowmaster. And the
Oh.
tavern keeper kind of bows towards the Crimson Comrade.
It's no problem. Can we have table over there, please?
Yeah, sure. You can have. This is the finest table we can offer someone of your renown.
Oh, thank you.
And
Look at-
Mercury's kind of like wide-eyed and looking at everyone. What just happened?
You tell me. You're the one that plays all the time.
Yeah. Pedro's just gasping.
I've never seen something like that before. I mean, I'm not max rank, but Poe, what was that all about?
I'm not poor. I am Crimson Comrade.
Oh, Crimson Comrade. Sorry, Crimson Comrade.
Oh,
What was that all about?
when you get a reputation like me, you get certain privileges, yeah?
Okay.
Don't
This is
worry
all-
about
This is all in like DMs between us three. Like there's
The
private messages.
chat.
Private
It's whispering
messages. Yeah.
near each other.
I'm gonna like stand up from the table and look around and look for a guy with a giant exclamation mark above his head.
Yeah. So, kind of as you're doing that, gosh, I can see your messages. By this time, Crimson Comrade, you will have probably joined into their elf line, so you've also got that band around your arm now, that linking of your kind of group clan. And you now, all of you can see at the corner off to the left of the fireplace, kind of curled up in the darkness, there's a figure in a kind of a long cloak. And he's got an exclamation point above his head. Exclamation mark.
What does that mean?
That is quest giver. That is
Yeah,
who we
yeah.
are here to find.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, Crimson Comrade, what is this quest? I never did this one.
I don't know. Duh. But I'm not
Right.
too sure myself.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess we can go over and have a talk. Oh, Crimson Comrade, you have a high conversation, persuasion skill, right?
So, let me check. He's gonna like swipe down his menu and look at his stats. No, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Well, I mean, you're rank. You must be rank 10, right?
Alright, I don't like to brag, but yes.
Wow, dude. Pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, maybe we'll let you talk to the guy over there, the quest guy.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, let's yeah, I'm gonna follow Poe. I'm Crimson Comrade. And he kind of starts in his middle armor, following after you. Plate armor.
Okay. So I approach the guy.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna follow as well.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Pedro?
I'm following.
Okay. So you guys are all kind of just like, kind of unsure, just like sort of,
Following.
yeah,
Yeah.
just single file following after the Crimson Comrade. And Crimson Comrade, you sort of approach the table, and you can see now, all of you, that this guy isn't just wearing any normal attire. He's wearing what appears to be dragon scales across his shoulders, like a pauldron, and chest armor and robes. And Crimson Comrade, you can kind of see These are dragon scale robes. This is a dragonmancer elf, and his hood is covering his face, but as he looks up at you, you can see his golden eyes and his sort of pale, kind of opaque, purpley blue skin and blue lips, and he kind of looks at you. Take a seat.
I'm gonna signal, turn back to everyone else, and signal them to take a seat with me.
I take a seat.
Right.
I'm gonna.
There's only one chair there,
Oh.
so
Take it on my lap.
you take the first seat, but you guys can all kind of pull off chairs from the other tables that aren't being used and sort of pull them around to the table.
I'm a bit entranced by this scale sort of thing, and all that's going through my mind is I really want to touch the scale. So I'm gonna pull a chair up and sit sort of as close as normally I could.
Well, you're also a female character, so I guess he won't mind that.
And then I'm going to stealthily reach out and just sort of start rubbing one of the scales.
Alright, so as you reach out, his hands come up and he's got these very long fingernails and he just slaps your hand away. Watch it!
And then I'm gonna bring my hand back and sort of look at him. Just be like, oh, sorry.
Sir, what is a dragonmancer doing here in Low Town? There's no dragons around here.
Yes, well, not normally, you see. The name's Relka. I'm a dragonmancer from the realms beyond, and I have come here in search of a dragon on Mount Amonrel.
While they're talking, I'm gonna using a stealth check and reach out for one of these scales.
Alright, roll for it.
I rolled a 19.
Alright, so you roll a 19, and as he's talking, you're just touching his scales on his right shoulder.
There is no dragon up there. I have been up mountain a few times. There is no dragon.
I wouldn't be here if there were no dragons nearby. Have you not seen the storm clouds brewing over the mountain?
Yeah. I don't come here often, so I can't say.
Well, yes, Bowmaster. This is rather... Well, this would usually be... A quest in this area would be under you, I assume. But see, I'm offering a great bounty for whoever can bring me the dragon's egg.
Okay, that sounds good. What is the reward?
And you kind of see a little menu appear off to the side, and he kind of gestures towards it. And it is 1,000 gold pieces.
1,000 gold pieces. That is it for dragon egg.
And the guy's just kind of sitting there idle, like there's no response for that.
Is there a level associated to this quest?
Yeah, the level is rank 8.
This is rank 8 mission. It is worth more than 1,000.
And he just his animation hasn't changed. He's just sitting there, not moving.
I'm gonna turn back at the others. NPCs. Yeah. Okay, we accept quest.
Quest is
Mr.
accepted.
Crimson, we're only rank 1.
That's okay.
Okay.
He'll carry us,
It
boys.
is.
Look, I'm completionist. I like completing areas, and I need to get this run done. I completed all the quests here. This is a new quest, and I'm a little frustrated. I've done this area already. So you guys can come with me. It'll be a fun adventure, yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me, old pal.
We'll level up on the way. It's okay.
Alright, I cannot get over that. That's so different to choose. Alright. So yeah, Relkar, you guys accept the quest. And Relkar, the dragon mancer, leans in and he kind of beckons you to all lean in and listen. Many elf lines have attempted to return the dragon's egg to me. None have returned. But you see, I have knowledge of a secret way through the mountain. The other elf lines, they tried to climb the mountain, you see. But I have heard that deep in the Waven Woodlands, in a small glade, on a rock at a thin river's bend, lies an old altar. Place an offering on the altar, and I've heard that the spirits of the Waven can open a safe passage to the summit of Mount Amonrel.
I have not heard of such shortcut. Where did you get information?
And he just doesn't react.
Must be a
Hey,
Thank
DLC.
you, fine sir. Your charity is grateful.
Grateful.
Yes,
What kind
I'm
of offering?
very thankful.
What kind of offering, you say?
Yeah.
And it prompts you to make a speech check
Using
or a conversation persuasion.
Elven? Int?
No, this should be persuasion.
Is there?
Not good, guys.
Under this cool category.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Put an 11.
I'm sorry, I'm not willing to divulge that information.
I'd like to attempt to do it.
Alright, go for it. I am sorry, I am not willing to divulge that information.
God damn it!
And I will try.
Yeah, roll for it.
Come on, Alexi the bitch, you can do it.
Yes, Mr. Rex is a bitch. You can do it.
Persuasion, correct?
Yeah.
Where's the light switch?
Well, I have heard that the spirits of the Wavan seek pure gold. Perhaps an offering of pure gold will allow the spirits to grant you their wisdom.
Where would we find pure gold around here?
So are you saying a monetary donation?
Yes, perhaps. Well, pure gold? Are the gold pieces not pure gold, perhaps?
Ah, $1. Yes.
Okay, let's go. Accept quest.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, let's leave this guy.
Okay, cool.
Why are you not listening to me?
So we have to pay gold to get this tribute?
It sounds like it.
But are we doing a quest to get gold? What the fuck?
I got plenty
This
of
is some
gold.
DLC
Okay.
bullshit.
Pay to win, indeed.
And Mercury's like, yeah, man, pay to win. And he just kind of like points at his menu and he's got like 1,000 gold pieces. Don't worry, man, I'll put down like 100 gold and we'll just see what happens.
Sounds
You
good
know,
to me.
Self.
Guys,
Bitch slap. Bitch
I've
slap
done a
Mercury
few
when you
quests
get
here.
out
The real reward is not the money at the end, it's the loot you receive along the way.
That sounds gay as shit. The real loot is the friends you found along the
Yeah, dude, Elfline's online motto.
I'm gonna note to Pedro's gonna note to himself to fucking bitch slap Mercury when we get out of this.
Yeah.
And as I see him take that note, I'm going to be like, I'll give him some pointers. I have some experience in that.
Yes, I will need it.
Oh, he's true. We can harvest dragon and get scales and stuff and bones. It's good. We can sell for lots of money or clef.
probably sell that egg for more than 1,000.
That's not how Elfline works.
Yeah, this isn't like Cyberpunk or anything.
Oh. Okay. Well, shall we head to the woods?
Do you guys want another drink, or are you ready?
Well, the drinks haven't come yet.
Oh, we should wait for drinks, maybe.
Yeah,
Yes,
let's
I'd
wait
like
for
my
drinks.
Let's go back
Alright,
to our
so-
table. This guy freaks me out.
Need my fucking
gonna-
milk.
And so you guys kind of turn and start walking back to the table, but the elf kind of, he's got his fingers like kind of fingernails touching. He's like,
My
as you guys walk. away.
and then as he's walking away, he realizes that I've been rubbing all of the scales across his shoulder the whole time we've been sitting there.
Well, he's an NPC. I don't think he cares.
I'm just gonna little. I'm just gonna sort of like dance away.
Right, roll for that. There's a dance skill.
Yeah, I've maxed it.
Well, that's part of evasion, so that's fine. But yeah, so you guys kind of sit down at the table.
I
And
rolled
the
a
tavern
22
keeper-
on my dance.
You dance away spectacularly. And the tavern keeper walks over to you and he gives Cheese his pint of milk.
Fuck yeah.
He gives the spirits to Pedro. And he gives a kind of tall glass of mead to D. Now, these drinks have different status effects. So as you guys are drinking away, D, you're going to have a -2 to your roll for the for combat. Because you are now drunk.
And I get +10 to buffness.
Please.
Pedro,
Mm.
you are going to have a -1 to your roll.
So, it's my combat.
Yes. So
Mead is not more alcoholic than spirits.
Hey, I'm not gunning it like you
Huh.
are.
hey, they're not normal spirits. These are like elven spirits, so they're not
Okay.
so strong.
Yeah, they look like ghosts.
Yeah. Ooh, that's spooky alcoholic beverages. Yeah. And blah blah blah. Cheese. You are going to have +1 to your brawling.
Fuck yeah.
Are we allowed to access there's an in-game shop, correct?
Yep, you can access that at any time.
Sweet. Can I access it and buy? Is there such thing as buying level boosts?
I'm
boost
not
my
sure.
No.
Maybe.
You pay for accounts. So you
Oh,
pay
okay.
for someone else that's already done the work.
Ah, right. Yeah, so you'd have to get a new. Yeah, you guys kind of down the rest of your drinks and get up, and Crimson Comrade, you lead them back out into the streets. And you guys are heading northwest, off Waven Woodlands, and towards the mountain, Mount Amon-Rel, to slay the dragon.
They're now watching
it's-
it on the TV in the living room that I'm in.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's hilarious. All right, and yeah, so you guys head out the west exit of the little town, and there are two guards either side, guarding the entrance into the town. And you pass the NPCs and start heading out towards the woodlands.
Yeah, Wyvern Woodlands. Waven.
And you guys are all sort of standing around, and it looks a little bit far.
Okay, this looks like it's going to be a long way. Give me a second. I'm gonna open up my menu, I'm gonna swipe down, and I'm gonna open up a very convenient cart mount that appears before me.
All right. So Poe's definitely a pay-to-win player. Did you say cart?
Yep,
Ah, like a carriage.
yeah.
Ah, I see. Yeah. So like a big cart materialize, and you guys have to jump off to the side, and it's drawn by a very large, burly giraffe horse from the north.
I'm gonna
And-
run up and just jump straight onto the horse and start stroking it. I love horses. I've,
Dude,
got,
you're
I've
a
got
horse
really,
girl.
I've got really high riding.
I bet you do. Alright, so yeah,
Get on.
so the cart's there and it can easily fit all of you. 2 people can sit up the front to drive and the rest can hop in the back.
It's
So,
like a Skyrim, beginning of Skyrim, like that.
Yeah. You're finally awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Samwise, his character is quite large, and Mercury's character, Samwise, is quite large, so he shuffles up onto the back of the cart and takes the seat.
Hot chick, are you okay up there? Hot chick, stop playing with the horse. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay. You can direct us, okay? We're just going straight ahead. You see those woods over there?
Yeah, I know how to ride.
I'm giving you directions to woods, though.
Yeah, I know what woods look like.
That
thank
one
you.
there. That one there, duh. Here, women. Get on, Pedro. Rex is a bitch.
No.
Hurry up. And
I
I
hop on.
pick him up. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're awake. Pick him up and I
Yeah.
chuck him in.
Yeah, he was AFK.
It's chicken in the auction.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, so you'll kind of hop on, and D, you're driving the carriage? The cart? Who's driving?
Hot check.
Jesus.
So yeah, D, you do a ride for a roll for riding.
I think he's getting distracted by his roommates.
Yeah, maybe. All right, don't worry about it. Okay, so the cart departs, and you guys start.
I'm just getting used to the controls, so I'm going like left a bit and right a bit. You know, we're
Yeah. So you're kind of
Just
veering off to
having
the
a
left
good
and off to
time.
the right. Maybe you've got inverted settings on, so you can need to quickly change that in the menu while you're going.
I'll just set it to auto run and invert settings.
Oh yeah.
Change the
Guys, set
invert
a-
setting.
A quest marker, maybe.
Yes. Pull up the world map.
Ah, yeah, sweet as, yeah. So you guys start heading off towards the woodlands, and Crimson Comrade, you've actually got a nice, you purchased a little 2-day speed boost for your mounts, so this cart is accelerating very quickly to the speed of maybe a Lamborghini sports car. So it goes speeds
some
off
fast horses.
towards the woodlands at an
Damn.
incredible speed. But as you guys near the border of the forest, things start to change a little, and the speed boost on the mount instantly stops. So the cart slows down a lot more, D, and so you're just controlling a lot easier, and you're trotting through at a much slower pace. The horses kind of its code has changed in some way and has slowed down dramatically to a small trot. You're going through very slowly, and you enter the Waven Woodlands. A dark mist starts appearing around the borders of your vision. It's not very jarring. It's just kind of a visual overlay that's kind of telling you that you're in an area of miasma, and this basically denotes that you're in a PvP area. So if you come across other player characters, they can kill you.
Are we in a party with Crimson?
Yes, he has
Okay,
joined
good.
your party.
Okay, good. Good. Like, this could be an elaborate PK right here.
Yeah.
My name is actually it turns red.
To
Yeah.
fit
So
with the Crimson theme.
as you guys are going along, I'll just quickly say, if you die, you lose 2,000 gold, and if you don't have 2,000, you will get charged it to your account. So, 1,000 of that goes towards your killer. So if you guys manage to kill another player, you will get 1,000 gold just from killing them. So PKing is extremely popular in the low ranking areas. When low rank players go into these miasma areas where PvP is allowed, a lot of rank 1 players have to come through the Waven woodlands to get through to other quest areas. So a lot of low level players go through here, but the higher rank players, especially the 10 rank, like to come here and PK other players for easy gold farming.
Oh. Actually, he's correct. He knows his thing.
Yeah. And so trees grow a little.
I think so too. Come on, guys. Let's get off.
Alright.
I'm now in front of the horse. Big scratch behind the
Yeah, I
ears.
get off the horse.
You weren't on the horse. I was on the horse.
Oh, well, then I get off whatever we were all doing.
You were on the carriage.
Yeah, I get off the carriage then.
So do I.
Alright, so
Yep.
you all hop off the
Horse,
carriage.
carriage, they're the same thing.
Yo, and I shrink it down and put it back in my inventory.
Alright. So as you guys start walking and following this quest marker, the forest is quite dense, so you have to start pushing through these branches and whatnot. And all of you start getting stuck into a fixed animation where you can't like walk around anymore. You're like in a fixed cutscene kind of thing, where your characters are shoving against the trees of the Waven forest, and you're hitting around, and you're kind of stuck. And it comes up to prompt you to make an evasion check, and I want all of you to roll for evasion.
Oh, we know how these go.
Let's go.
Oh, evasion.
Evasion.
I rolled a 20.
Holy crap.
18.
Oh, 20.
Oh, there you go.
That was with -4, by the way. With
Look
the,
at that.
Flag. Oh my goodness,
Oh.
all of you, yeah.
Should mine be an 18? Because it's my first combat.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
-2, so that's 18.
Oh, okay.
you
Mine
score
would be
fine.
-1 then. Be a 9.
Ah, right. Yeah, true.
Who had the -4?
Me,
Oh, right, with the armor.
plate armor, yeah. So -4, but that's fine. And yeah, you guys all shake off these branches. The branches are sort of starting to swirl around you, but you guys all start whacking off the branches and moving forward as a unit with Crimson Comrade leading you. And you all push through, and then the trees clear into this beautiful green glade. The open area, there is a pretty clear path to go forward into this very soft meadow of grass and flowers and butterflies flying around. It's very serene, and off in the distance you can see a little river.
Is
river
there any rabbits around or any animals?
No animals that you can see,
Yeah.
no. But as you guys edge forward a little more, you can hear the sound of a waterfall.
My dear friends, you remember what that old man said?
Enlightened us.
He said about the altar near the river.
Of course. Of course. Let's go have a look.
Oh dear.
Hey, perception check.
Yes,
It's
perception
an
check.
altar, how hard can it be?
The water's flashing, you know. Be hard
Yeah,
to
there's-
see.
Over the river bend, there's this very thick mist that's been created by this large, strong waterfall. Holy crap! You got a critical 19.
27.
Perception. check.
27. Yeah, so you instantly point over and you can see the altar on this little small like rock island.
It's over there. On that little rock island. Is this like in the middle of the river, or do you have to cross the river?
You will. It is about midway through, but the river's rather wide, so you're going to have to make a swimming check to get across.
Like
I think that'll just be athletics, yeah.
Okay. Alexis, you look quite athletic, duh.
Yeah, I'm quite athletic.
How about you swim across?
I can give it a go. And I plunge myself in, try to swim across.
Just
See
wait,
how-
just one of you, or who else is going? Is just
I wanna go.
Pedro? You want to go? Mercury also wants to go.
I'm gonna ready my bow and just like keep watch.
I'm also gonna ready my bow.
Okay, so D, XX, Hot Girl XX, and
Hot chick.
XX, Hot Chick, and XX, Crimson, Comrade, XX69, whatever you're on there. You guys wait with your bows as the others start wading in through the river. And yeah, no problem. You guys, Mercury's, so Samwise rather, his swimming skill is not particularly high necessarily, but his plate armor is just so heavy that it just holds him down easily in the strong tight pull of the river. As you guys wade across, and you pull yourself up onto the little rock island. The three of you are able to stand there, but all of you going over probably wouldn't be possible. And this little altar, it's almost like a grave. It doesn't have a kind of thing you can pull up to look at a body or anything, but it's like a long, wide, rectangular pedestal. And it has a little kind of groove in the center where you can place something.
What do you see?
A thing with a groove.
Put your dick in it.
Okay.
I think we found the altar.
Better put money in. That was the collect thing to do, yes?
Do I have an elf penis?
No, you can doll.
No, I'm a Kindle.
Yeah, you are. No,
Can I rub my mound on? I'm
for goodness sake. Oh yeah, the guy said gold, right?
Yes, that is what he said.
Yeah, well, I've got some gold. I can put. I mean, I got tons of gold. Yeah, look at my gold here. It's like 1,000 gold.
Just put it all in.
You just drop it all down. What if it disappears?
Well, then fucking eat shit, I guess.
Oh man, I am putting down 500 gold.
I said put down 1,000.
I'm not putting down 1,000.
Just put down one.
You
put
reckon
down
one's
one
all
gold.
right?
Well, worth a try.
10.
10? 10? All right.
1,000.
I'll put down 10, and so he accesses his menu, grabs 10 gold, and drops it on top of the offering table, and the offering table falls down and something clicks, and you hear a magical kind of force come out of the offering table, and then appears in front of you.
Realize the glory of the woman. Why have you summoned me?
Which she meant to sound really weird.
Hmm.
Can't understand the word that was... Oh, I'm not there. It's fine.
Why have you summoned me?
Yeah.
Uh,
A woman? Gross.
bind you.
Cheese pulls his sword.
I zip up my pants and put on my chastity belt. No woman's taking my virginity.
Wow.
I am not programmed to respond to that. Why have you summoned me?
We are looking for shortcuts.
Samwise, you want to answer this one?
The entrance to the Taven Highlands was hidden by the elves of this forest long ago with the use of the arcane arts. The way is through this waterfall, but only I can open the way. Your offering is generous, and it should put the spirits of the forest at ease. Now, stand back.
Sure thing, voice.
Yeah, I stand back.
Yeah, so everyone kind of stands back, and then this kind of force appears as this kind of ethereal-looking fairy, and she raises her arms up, and the waterfall stops. The waterfall kind of like opens up at the center, fans out, and then all of the water stops, and you can see behind the waterfall there's a very narrow cave entrance, and there's these elven glyphs all over it that are almost like wards to protect anything from getting out. But these wards that were glowing a kind of teal color fade into nothingness.
Yeah, thank you. I guess this is the way.
You're very welcome.
All right. Thank you, boys.
I wish you all luck on your journey.
Is this going to stay open for when we get back, or is this going to close?
Hi, the dragon awaits.
Oh shit. Okay,
Ciao.
let's go. Can I guess, jump into the water and start swimming through the waterfall, if the water's still there?
Oh, you guys can actually leap from this rock island outcropping thing straight over to flat ground, but I want you to roll for an athletics check.
Okay.
Oh man. Wait,
wait.
do I have to roll for athletics or what?
Athletics? Would it be athletics again? I guess, yeah.
Athletics. Oh, yike. I rolled 18. Who's gonna slip and get a concussion?
16.
Alright, so you guys are jumping over, making a jump one by one. Oh, what was that?
That was my bad.
Wrong one.
Oh, okay, sweet as. Fine. But unfortunately, D, you don't quite make the jump. As you go to make the jump, your leg slips after having a few too many, well, you had your one beer, but it got you drunk. You're rank 1. You don't have a high resistance yet. And you smash your face straight onto the corner, the outcropping of the rock.
Ooh.
And I want you to take 5 points of HP damage.
Fuck! Yeah, look where you're going. This slippery rock.
Are you
Let's
dead?
keep going.
Yes, you kind of get up and you like shake your head a bit, but yeah, you're fine. Yeah. So
Oh, you look better than before.
yeah. And you guys come back together, band together, and start heading through this this cave, this narrow cave. And you all have to go kind of single file. And Samwise is quite large, and Crimson Comrade you are as well, so you guys have to kind of go diagonal just a little bit and shuffle through. But you guys start heading through this narrow cave, and it goes for quite a long time. The cave goes up, and it just goes up and up and up an incline for... Well, you guys sort of lose track of time as you go through. It gets darker and darker until you guys are essentially in pitch black. And there's not really anything you can see, but you're just going on ahead. And you can't even really raise your arm to light a torch or anything to see. But eventually, after who knows how long, you guys reach through the cave an area where it starts widening again, and you can see light ahead.
Is there anything surrounding this light?
No.
Okay. Is there any sounds at all, like rushing water or just like natural noises?
Any
Yeah,
smells?
you can make out smells. You can kind of smell something that isn't particularly pleasant. Almost like an unwashed animal, that kind of smell, or a rotting
Like
carcass.
The Pedro's mom or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. And you can also hear thunderclouds rumbling in the distance.
I would like to do tracking and see if I can see any footprints or anything on the ground.
Okay, roll for it, but you'll do have a -2 for the low lighting. All right, 12. Yeah, so it's the lighting is too low. You can't really make out anything.
Look
Okay,
for
okay.
I look for a light switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, so
Let's move forward.
yeah. So you guys start moving forward, and it gets wider and wider until you can actually make out very clearly the exit up ahead, and it widens out into about a 5-meter wide gap that you guys can all come through.
Samwise, you go first. You are tanky. Go.
Yeah, sure, no problem. And he's like saunters up to the front of the group as much as he can, like pushing through a little, but it's a bit wider now, so it's okay. Just has to go like side to side. Coming through. All right, let's go kill a dragon. And he pulls out two long swords and starts sauntering in his plate armor out towards the exit.
Oh, newbies, so cute. Let's go. Come on, relax a bit. Come on.
Alright, coming.
Hey, Mr. Crimson, do you have any better arrows?
I have plenty of arrows. Why is that?
Well, I mean, if we're fighting a dragon, I've only got sort of basic arrows. I thought maybe we could, if you had some better arrows, I might be able to do more damage.
Oh, it's not the arrow, it's where you aim.
Well, my aim's fine, but okay, I'll just use these then.
Right, so what order are you guys going in? Like, just single file, or are you guys running in as a group? Like,
I'm definitely like a little bit behind, but I'm keeping up. Like, but just Archer, so just in the back.
I'm just behind,
Cheese is
Samwise.
taking. I mean, Ost is taking middle because he's the healer guy.
Alright, so as you guys are walking up towards the exit, you can see, like, there's the lighting, right? But then a blurry figure distorts the way past. And as you guys get closer, Samwise, who is at the front, stops and raises his blades. And as you guys all come up to the same, like, side by side with Samwise, Mercury, you guys can see that it's another player.
What level is he?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Can
so
I
you
say
guys go
any-
to inspect, and you can see there's like cross swords to the left of his username, like red cross swords, and this
Oh,
basically
gee.
denotes that he is a player killer and is known for doing this. And so he's basically been camping at the entrance to this like raid boss, I suppose you could say, and he's been waiting here, and he has a rank 10 beside his username, and his username is NoobSlayer420.
Oh, how fitting.
And he's kind of garbed in this he's garbed in sort of plate armor similar to Samwise's Mercury's, but it's got silver engravings on it, and it looks like it's been crafted by the finest elven armorers in all of Elflines online.
I turn
And he
to
just sorry.
I want to turn to what was Samwise? Like, give him your gold.
My what?
That's not going to help.
Gold.
He's going to take our gold one way or another, and he's going to kill us regardless.
Yeah, you can't trade gold to them in miasma areas.
God damn it.
I do like some sort of like general knowledge to know if I may know this person.
Yeah, roll for, well, do not a Elflines Online roll. This will be your
Rank?
Cyberpunk character. This will be Poe rolling to know how much he knows about the game. So I want you to do an education with a +2
Okay,
because of how much you've soaked into the game.
took me a second because
You don't have Poe's stuff up.
that's in
Yeah, guys-
my dead PCs folder.
Just in case you any of you guys want to do any rolls against a PC, remember you will be rolling as yourselves, not as your offline characters. So if you're trying to persuade them to like, oh dude, leave us alone, man, you can go PK some other characters. We're really low level. We got nothing. Like if you want to do something like that, you will be trying to persuade them as your Cyberpunk RED characters.
Right.
And then 19.
Okay.
Ooh, that's good persuasion.
What? Sorry?
That's a good roll.
19? Oh, nice. Yeah, so you can instantly tell that this guy probably knows you if you start talking about yourself. You're kind of well known, and then in the circle of like the rank 10 players, right? Like the best players, right?
Yeah.
And you can instantly tell who this guy is. Yeah, he's the famous Noob Slayer 420. He basically goes around all of the low-level worlds and became rank 10 and one of the best, if not the best, player killers in all of Elflines.
What's his name again? Sorry, Nude Killer or Lewd Killer?
Noob.
Noob Killer.
Oh, Noob Killer. Right.
Sorry, Noob Killer.
Shows where your mind's at.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It is still Poe personality though.
Exactly. I'm gonna like raise my bow up towards them. Noob Killer.
What do you want?
I, the Crimson Comrade. These are my friends, and you do not kill them.
Wait, what? Come again?
The Crimson Comrade. If you hurt my friends, you die.
What are you doing with these noobs?
These are my friends. You should try getting some.
What? But you're rank 10. What are you doing here?
I'm on a little quest to help my friends.
Dude, help me PK them and we'll take all their gold.
Let me check. And he's gonna like search around his pockets, like and he's just gonna pull out a middle finger.
Right. And he actually can't even see. It's too dark.
I am holding out middle finger. You're an asshole. These are my friends.
What? These are your friends? They're rank 1.
So he's unable to see me properly, isn't he?
Yeah, it's still kind of dark lighting. He is wearing plate armor.
I am going to take a shot at him.
Alright. Please roll for it.
How far away is this?
It would be in the, with a bow, right? It would be in the 6 meters. Within 6 meters, yeah, definitely.
Within 6 meters of 15?
Yeah.
Okay. I am also going to do an aimed shot. I'm going to try and aim for the head. So, 25 minus 8. Yep, so that passes. Ideal. 20 damage to the head.
Alright, so the shot goes off, pulling back the arrow. Shot is in charge with this kind of special magic. I guess the perks of being rank 10. And the arrow shoots right into his head. And the shot instantly destroys his armor. So the item that was covering his face, the mask, it disappears and breaks from the force of the shot. And revealed underneath is just a very measly looking elf character. All he had is really strong armor over it. And he kind of looks around and he's like, What did you do that for?
I'm just gonna like grab another arrow out. Not even gonna reply.
Don't. I'm sorry, Crimson Comrade. I'm sorry. I just wanted to PK some of the low level guys. Please don't PK me. Please don't.
You are scum. Leave money on the ground. Empty bank.
No, man, stop this! And then you just see his character glitch and disappear. Now, normally, you're not able to log out of miasma areas. Normally, you have to get to a safe zone before you can safely log out. But you can instantly tell that he has essentially gone and ripped out the internet connection cable to the city net.
Yikes. Yeah, that guy needs to get a life. Does he have any gear set up around him during this area whilst he's camping?
No.
Damn.
His camping were in the sense that he was like crouched around the corner, like gun up. You know what I mean? Like waiting for people.
Camping.
Yeah.
Game version of camping, not like tent and.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Nice shot. Nice shot. I mean, keep going back to D.
Yeah.
What a no-life sweaty cat.
All right, so you guys push forward, and you come up to the exit of the cave. And as you guys walk out, you notice that the clouds up here are very dark and foreboding, and there is a kind of like storm brewing in the distance. And you guys, looking around, you can see as you come out of the cave, you're up on the summit of the mountain. And up at the peak, you can see there are lots of rocks around and that kind of all flowers. Special nightshade purple flowers that only grow up on mountains like these, that are used in crafting poisons for elven arrows. But up on the top of the summit, you can see a giant fire drake, about 15 meters long, and it's curled up, sleeping.
I am going to swipe up my menu, and I'm going to select about 20 poison arrows, and I'm going to mail them over to Hot Trick.
All right.
You are probably going to need these.
Oh, thank you.
Don't
Ding.
miss.
Yeah. So the arrows are sent to your inventory, and what's the name? Mercury, Samwise. He puts his sword away and looks back at you guys, and he's kind of like, "Do you think we can do this?"
I'm level 1, so probably.
That is not good. That is my brother. Good.
All right. Can you guys see this? I've set up a stream. Less stream.
Actually, after looking
Should
at
watch this stream.
Gary, let's just leave.
Yeah. Want to
don't
get to a
have to
safe
worry.
area to log out, please.
You said it was a drake, right?
Yes.
But there was an evil dragon up on the mountain.
Yeah, I don't understand.
We're
Wait,
safe.
what?
Yeah, we're totally fine. This isn't the dangerous dragon, guys.
Yeah, guys, this is a drake. Where the dragon is the evil one. We're fine.
Yeah, we can just go past this one. He's cool.
You can go past it then.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, I'm confused. What?
Drakes and
Well-
dragons are different.
Drake is a kind of dragon.
I mean, true.
I mean, it depends on what game you're playing, but usually.
Drake's a musician.
Bro, I loved Hotline Bling. Can I get your autograph?
Yeah.
Hang on, I didn't press record
You
yet.
play Outlines too?
Like
Yes,
80-year-old Drake.
In Elflines, at least, you've got drakes, which are the normal quadruped dragons, and you've got the wyverns, which are bipedal.
Cool.
Yes, but this is a very large fire drake raid boss.
What did those speed hill things do again that Cheese picked up?
Sorry?
Did you say he was getting like some speed hills or something? Healing potions, were they?
Oh, speed heal. Yeah. I got some of those.
So is that just a healing potion?
Doesn't really tell us how much it heals though. Yeah.
No,
says-
I have it here.
CPR page 150, but I don't know what that is.
So it's your heals your amount of HP equal to your body plus will.
Ah, right. Yeah. Like herbs.
Yeah. So I gotta create a bunch of those when we get out of this fucking simulation.
Wait, what?
When we break out of the Matrix, I gotta make a couple of speed heals.
Ah, right. Yeah. Alright, but anyway, want you all to roll for initiative.
One's
Is
initiative
it
again.
reflex? Reflex, right?
Reflex?
Yes. I got a 5. I'm letting the newbies go, you know, I don't want to take all the glory.
Well, you roll 1d10 plus, right?
Yeah. Plus
Yeah.
reflex.
You just rolled 1d10.
Yeah, because I crit failed directly above it.
Yeah, crit failed.
Oh, you don't crit fail your initiatives, right?
We haven't been doing that.
We have been
Oh,
crit
really?
failing initiative, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
let's
had
do
one
that.
last,
We'll do it then.
Oh,
I had
jeez.
one last game.
Yo.
Okay. Type in scissor, papers, or rock, and when I say go, press enter.
All right.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Go. Yes. I'm first.
Nice.
19. Okay. Who got higher than 19? Anyone?
No.
Okay. Dragon is going first. Who's next?
Me at 17, and then Cheese at 17. We figured out.
Yeah.
Our way around
Yeah,
that.
he sucked me off and then went first.
Yeah.
Jeez, 12 and 6. Okay,
My,
so
my
12
female elf
is...
character is just smacking her lips.
Hang on. Pedro... Oh, where's Mercury? Did I roll for... I did roll for Mercury.
You
What
did.
He get? He
You
got 12.
7.
So...
Pedro.
Oh,
What's your-
7.
What's
You
your
got
character
7.
name, Cheese?
7 and 6.
Oh,
You
Pedro-
talking to me?
What's your Elfine character?
Ost.
OST.
Yeah. Why?
So that I can.
Alright. Initiative Q is Dragon, D, Cheese, Pedro, Mercury, and Poe. Okay? Is that right? I think it's right. Yeah. So, as you guys edge forward, before that actually, let's reorganize you guys if you want. Do you want to reorganize in terms of the order, or?
I'm
I'm
sort
good
of
where I
fine.
am.
Yeah, I'm good in the middle there.
I'm not directly the front. Like, put me to the left of Samwise.
Who's got the highest sneak skill?
Mine's pretty maxed.
Then you should probably go sneak behind to grab that egg, while the rest of us boys will fight off the dragon, quote unquote.
My one's 15. Go, please.
Oh, okay. Mine's not that high. Mine's 14.
Mine's, yeah. I went
Ooh,
to
you
deep
suck.
again. So I can. Oh, well, I'm a rogue, so I can drown, I guess.
Okay, maybe the rogue should go and steal it. Like, not the elf with the bow.
I can do so.
Okay, so you just
Right.
vanish into the shadows by pressing control.
Control. And then I have some smoke bomb. But I guess the dragon's first.
Yeah. Wouldn't Cheese be at the front too?
Cheese? Where's Cheese? Oh, here? How's that?
Well, he's like a tanky front
He's like
person,
beefy,
right?
isn't he?
Well, I'm more of a healer, but yeah, sure, I can take some hits.
It's a holy paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a Spellblade
Yeah.
Paladin, yeah. That's cool. Alright, so yeah, let's go with this, eh? So as you guys edge nearer, you see the dragon's nostrils flare up and its eyes open, its very bright golden eyes, and it starts standing up and it looks at you and does a giant roar. And its wings fan out, and its wings are about 30 meters in diameter. There's tons of holes in its wings, like it's been, the membrane of the wings have been ripped apart by spears and swords over the ages.
Out of 1 to 10, how realistic is this game looking?
What do you mean realistic? Like,
Like, what's
Like-
the graphics? Is it like
yeah, how good
RuneScape,
are
or is it like?
it's like really, really good, like realistic.
Alright, then I shit my pants.
Yeah.
It's RuneScape, man.
Roll
You
for
put
humanity,
nothing
lost
on it.
cheese.
Oh man, god damn it!
Did
Yeah.
cheese? Is it cheese that's shitting the pants or Samwise?
Mm.
Well,
Oh,
whatever it is.
definitely
I was
Samwise.
Toss.
I
dragon-
can't remember your.
Goes to attack and rolls a 26. Now, this can be evaded if you can evade with your move the radius of the flames. So let me just play around with this for a second. So he's going to aim it at you guys in the middle here.
Can I not
Like
hide
that.
behind that rock next? What? Who's that in my way? Fucking Pedro.
Does it go over the rock? And shit.
Fucking Pedro, man, in my damn way.
Because I'm behind the rock, does it just hit the rock instead?
No, it is going to go through and hit you. This is like giant.
Fucking jeez. Alright. I believe I can.
So if I
Okay.
can move,
So I should really change the size of the dragon. It's really not demonstrated.
So I guess
I like
roll to evasion.
no,
And
no,
then-
he was saying you can
you can move
evade
out
it
of
if
it.
you can move out of it.
So
Yeah,
can we
so
just
if you have
move
a-
or do we have to roll?
You have to roll to evade.
Yeah.
You need a
yeah.
success. Need to succeed, and then if your move is like 3, for example, Poe, you can definitely move out of the way.
So we do roll, and then you do it. Yeah.
Sweet,
So
I'm
what do we have
destined to
to-
just be fucked forever.
So what are we
Wait, so how do we ever beat?
what
a-
is our
a
what is our
26?
evade? Yeah. What is our evade rate?
Yeah, I got a 22.
Yep. So you succeed. So
I got a 20.
what's your move?
6. So
Yeah,
I
so
can
you
move
can move out of
3
the way.
by moving down, right?
I mean, I
Yeah,
rolled
I'll
17.
okay. I'll move down out of the way.
Who else
So-
moves?
If my move is 6, do I only move 3 or do I move 6?
So
Three-
what's
three
the
spells.
what's the EV we've got to hit?
Yeah.
It's not a DV. It's sorry. Yes, there is a DV to succeed against. It's not against his roll.
Oh, I thought it was
Okay.
his roll, and I was confused.
No, sorry.
Yeah, I
Because
was like,
the flames, he rolls a DV of the distance to succeed in doing a flame to aim at
Okay.
you guys, and then you roll an evasion to see if you were able to evade it against a similar DV.
Cool.
Yeah.
I do the most classic Dark Souls roll I can do to get out of the way.
Yeah, like really slow.
Hey, I'm light rolling, okay? Don't give me that shit.
All right. So who can actually move out of the way?
I can. I rolled a 17.
If I
You
push
can.
D out of the way, I can.
Where do you move? Down here.
Yeah, I can move.
Okay.
there.
Oh no, you failed again.
Yeah. I'm getting them all out now.
I've got
He
to
gets
Yeah,
his
move
so-
legendary bow shots off.
Exactly.
Mercury can't move, but he is going to hold up his shield to soak as much damage as possible. So I think it soaks 10 damage.
If I hide behind him, will he just take up all the damage I would?
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna say you guys can move behind him.
Sweet, because I don't think I can move out of the way, so
But
I'll do that.
any damage that goes over his shield will hit onto you, but it won't ablate you necessarily.
It won't hit him first?
Is this
It'll
a
hit
shotgun?
away all of you, I guess is the thing.
Was this the shotgun thing you wanted to look at, Jaden?
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Does the same damage to everyone if you do it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Oh, what the
let's
fuck?
say, like, for
Fine.
example, if the damage didn't go over the shield, it would stop it, right? Like the shield stops the fire and it protects you guys. But if the damage goes over and
All three
destroys
take
the
the same
shield,
amount.
like ablates it, you guys will take the same direct HP damage. Is that?
So that's the best choice I have, is to either just get fucked by a dragon or just stand in the fire.
Well, what's your move? Where were you?
I got move of 6.
You can move 3 squares, and you were right there.
I think I was up by that like one right and one up. I think
You were
that's where I
here.
was.
Where the rock is, the little rock.
What
Yeah.
if he sprints
that's right.
and doesn't take an action?
Yeah.
Because the action is to evade. You can't do a run action during an evade.
Oh yeah, I was trying
Oh,
to give him
man,
an out.
what
Yeah.
okay.
Fine.
Anyway,
Do this with the shield.
Fine, I also hold up my shield, so I'm behind him and his whatever.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So the flame does 2 very strong streams towards you guys. The first shot ablates his shield by 1 damage. So it does set you guys alight.
Epic.
And then the second one does 17 damage, it does ablate. And it does 8 damage to you guys. So you take 9 damage altogether. You're set on fire.
Great.
We're
Now,
in ice. You can roll and get to, drop and roll.
Yeah, you have to use your next action to put out the fire.
Or you just take 2.
Or take 2, yeah. So XP. But yeah, the shield's pretty good. The shield stops a lot of it. And now it is D's turn.
Okay. I'm going to...
Oh, sorry.
So how far is this range? If we're looking at the DV chart.
To shoot the dragon?
Yeah, just to get an idea. It's like 50 to 100 yards or something, right?
With the incline and everything.
Sorry, 42. 6. Give me a second. It is in the 26 to 50 meters.
Okay. It's doable. I'm going to fire a poison arrow
Ooh.
at the dragon.
All right.
I got a 22.
Cool.
Yes, very good.
Take a DV of 13. Drug resistance for the dragon.
And it still hits with a normal hit?
No, doesn't normal hit. That dragon has to do a DV 13 for drug resist. If he fails, then he takes 2d6 damage straight to his health. Ignores armor.
Forever.
Yep.
Well, not
What does it
forever,
have to
for that.
roll?
A resistance check, and you've got to get higher than 13, or 13 or higher to succeed.
Okay.
He's like, this dragon doesn't resist drugs. Do you have that in your
This
sheet?
dragon loves morphine.
So, cool. Does
Easily
nothing.
resists.
Sweet ass. So he got 21. So yeah, the poison arrow goes into him, but it doesn't appear to do anything to him.
Doesn't get into the bloodstream.
No.
Do I have
This
any
dragon
gold
is
pine
mighty
resin? Or
And I'm also
Gold
going
pine
to...
resin?
Also just
No.
going to move one step forward after I take a shot.
Okay. Cool. Alright, cheese!
aloha.
No, it's hello there!
Hi, what is up? Greetings. I'd like to use... fuck, I don't know, man. I don't want to be the first one up there to get my monkey slapped by the fucking dragon.
Well, the thing is, you guys, like, spreading out is probably the best strategic option, right? You can only shoot one of you in the
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd like to sprint and go up 5 and then right 1.
Your armor not minus off your move at all?
No, it's the baby boy armor.
Okay, cool. This is correct day. Alright. And you'll take 2 HP damage from the flames.
Wait,
You're a light.
shouldn't I be 1 higher?
1d6 or something, right?
1d6 for yeah.
For what?
post-death.
I'm just going to roll that now because I forgot.
Humanity loss. Whose turn is it?
Oh, I really
Pedro.
felt that one. I really
Pedro.
felt the loss bad.
My turn.
Lost both humanity. Wow.
I am going to. I'm going to. Is that one? Okay, I'll move one up, and then two to the left, and I guess can I hold the other action?
Yeah. What do you want to hold it for?
I guess I can't really do anything else. I mean, I could sprint, but as soon as he fires again, I'm probably going to be in that middle of bang on in the middle of it.
You can down here to the right, around this right edge. You can see the shadows of it. It's a very low elevation. So if you went down around that way, you might be out of
I see your
vision.
mouse.
No, but like, look,
Are you saying we could go around the other
right.
side?
Yeah.
Okay, actually, I'll revert. Okay, can I go back?
Where were you? Here?
One more
down.
across.
One down? Here?
And one to the left, I think.
One to the left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would like to kind of, I guess, make my way across, sprint across to the other side of that. So around the edge, still on this bottom line, but to the right, on that right side of the board.
Here?
Yes, so there.
Okay. So here, you are out of vision of the dragon.
And that's my turn, so I sprinted
Okay.
to that side.
Mercury is just gonna run straight for the dragon. Oh, wait. He can only move one. He can only move one because of his plate armor.
What about
a
his
fucking loser!
What about his Is he gonna unlight himself?
Yeah. Use his action to, well, just snuff out the flames on the top of his plate armor.
There's
Yeah.
a DV, right, to try.
No, I don't think so.
So you just say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's just use your action.
Prison Commander.
We're on snow.
I like sort of close my eyes and goes out, and then I'm gonna move up.
You close your eyes and the fire goes out.
Whoa.
It's fucking cool.
What a beast.
One more.
What a Chad.
There we go.
Alright. Edging in on the dragon. The dragon is gonna use its move to launch itself up and start flying around. So it's gonna basically just fly over to line up like this into position, and it uses its action essentially to, like, so it moves, it launches and flies, but it uses action to kind of get its wings into a sort of sideways swipe where it's aiming it up to do a launch of fire, but it can't do it yet. D.
Okay, I am going to
Sorry.
run, and I'm going to go up to, sort of just tuck by Mercury and run 4 to the right,
Okay.
and then sort of just spreading out and getting onto a better spot.
Okay, very nice. I like it. Cheese.
Aloha. I mean, hey, I'd like
Citizen.
to move 3 to the right, and then put out the fire
Okay. So
in a far less cool way than the Crimson Commander.
Like
or
with
whatever.
a slight cry of "Ah!"
Oh my god, I'm on fire!
Right. Pedro's turn.
I'm gonna continue sprinting just along that cliffside there.
Okay. How many?
Six. So.
That?
Yep.
Alright, I like it. Very sneaky. Okay. Mercury. Mercury is going to move up 1, and that's his turn. Poe.
Okay. I'm gonna slightly kneel down, aim my bow up, and hold it sideways, so I'm really cool. And I am going to take. Is this still within the 2650?
No, this will be in the 13 to 25.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to take an aim shot, and I'm going to try and look the one of the nerve points in his left wing.
Ooh, I like it.
So minus 18, minus 8 to this. 20, so yep, that hits.
Alright.
And he takes, not double damage, 11, but he takes whatever critical thing you want to apply to his wing.
Yeah. Should we go with...
Can I just... You have plus
No.
21?
Plus 21, I'm a rank 10 L, yeah.
Yeah.
The reason I'm a Bowmaster title.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically shot goes flying through and lands right below the two talons on its wings, right in the nerve where all of those little tendrils that come off attached to the membrane kind of join back together on the bone. And the dragon yelps, and the wing goes limp and it falls straight onto the ground, and its wing is completely limp now and it can't... well, let's make him fall.
Surely take some falling damage.
How much did he roll for damage? 11. That does
Only
not
11,
blade.
yeah.
But yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll have him take 2 HP damage for the fall.
Yes!
You can just see his huge health bar above, or under where it says, Mount Amon-Rel Fire Drake. Right, raid boss symbol. You just see this little teeny pip of HP come away from it.
Sure, I'm gonna sort of stand up and I'm just gonna move back, well, move to the left one.
Okay, cool. Yeah. D. Oh, sorry. Dragon's turn, right? Yeah. So the
Mercury?
dragon.
Move?
He moved up one.
Yeah, he moved one.
Alright,
Pl-
because
plate armor.
such heavy armor, yeah.
The dragon is gonna walk up to you, walk up to you, Cheese, and is gonna roll to
Yay.
bite you.
Can I roll to evade or like
Yeah, you
roll
you
away?
have to.
Yeah,
No.
you have to. Yeah.
This is how it knows what it's, TV.
Even in Alpha lines, you're still getting
Oh,
tagged.
he rolled pretty bad. He only got 24.
What'd you expect?
You're gonna have to roll real well. Nope.
Yay!
He would have had to crit to beat it. What's
I
the
just love
damage
this
gonna
game.
be? 5d6?
All right, 14
5-2?
damage and then 19 damage.
What about my armor?
Yeah, well, it'll get ablated. So
No,
take-
sorry, no. This does not ablate your armor.
So it'll be
So it's
14
direct
minus
damage
my
to HP.
10.
Yes.
So take 4 and 9. So 13. Great.
Wait, what's
Wait,
your
so-
armor?
Isn't it the default one?
Which one did you buy?
It's the how much is the default one? Not the shitty one, the leather.
Oh, that's the studded leather.
Yeah, started.
Yeah.
There's 7.
7? Okay, so I take 7 and fucking hell, dude. 19.
He's on half health.
Fucking hell. This game's great. Love it.
But your armor. Wait, what? You take 7 damage for the first one, and that ablates your armor to 6. So the second damage is 13.
Take 20 points of damage.
Great.
Okay, D's turn.
I'm going to again move right 3. Yeah, that's a good spot. And I'm gonna fire an arrow to the dragon.
That is in the 13 to 25.
What's the DV here?
15?
15.
Yeah, 15.
Go an aim shot. No, I think it's too hard. I'm gonna not. Yeah, just normal shot towards the dragon.
Nice, 22.
Yeah,
Easy peasy.
I wouldn't have hit it if I'd done an aim shot. Needed to get a 9. Oh. Okay. And then. So this is not a poison arrow. It's just an arrow. And
Alright, that does not ablate.
Yeah.
Card.
Alright. Cheese.
Does the dragon have like fuck it, whatever.
Shadow of
I'd
Colossus.
like- Yeah, can I can I jump the top for a second?
Yep, you can. You absolutely can.
Great. What do I roll for it?
Athletics.
What are you trying to do?
Jump up.
Shadow of the Colossus, so jump on top of it.
Oh no,
Surely roll riding.
Okay, no, I'm gonna have the first action be athletics because it's so big you have to first like climb it and scale it before you attempt the riding of it.
I'm
so
gonna
roll
have to...
for athletics.
Oh,
first.
if I have to roll for riding, then I'm just not gonna do this because I don't have any in that.
But you can do athletics.
Yeah, you're not actually riding it, surely.
I'm
You're
more.
mounting it.
Okay, whatever. I run away. 6 left. Thank you.
Every episode, it just is like you're just having so much little fun.
Pedro.
I sprint again. 6.
You can probably climb up there, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it next turn.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Okay. Mercury. Mercury is gonna move up 1, and that's his turn. Oh.
What's the range that we're at here?
You're definitely closer. You're definitely
12?
like 7 to 12. Yeah.
Yeah. 7 to 12. Yeah.
Okay. Then I am going to once again go down in like a meditated state, turn my bow, and I'm going to take an aim shot for his head.
All right.
Maybe for an eye.
Well, it's just for the head. It's up to the GM to decide.
Yeah. If you get a really good roll, it's an eye.
So-
Oh!
Holy crap! A 30! What the heck?
And so it is to the head. So it's doubled, so 20 damage.
Right. That does.
And it's whatever you want to do for a legendary roll to the head.
Yeah, so the shot goes off and it lodges straight into its eye. And it's basically completely blind in its eye now. It starts writhing around and it lifts up its hand and claws the arrow out of its eye, but the blade of the arrow is still stuck in
Left or
there.
right eye?
And it just raises its head and spits fire up into the sky and the clouds turn orange. Dark orange.
Hey, is that the left or the right eye? It'll be it's maybe.
Right, the dragon? Yeah. It's gonna look at you, Poe.
No.
Or, what's your name? Crimson Comrade.
Human Gomber.
Gonna jump forward, but he's instead gonna go to hit Mercury.
We failed!
Critical fail.
Critical
Come
fail,
on,
critical
Mercury!
fail.
Come on!
Oh, it's a
That
big
is
fail.
a
10.
Is that 14?
Come on, Mercury!
Okay. Give me a second. I gotta keep going between my things. What is it? Evasion.
Evasion.
15
yeah.
and 11. So,
Come on! Come on, Mercury! Fucking this!
Yeah! Critical. Okay, and roll again.
Oh my god, this is legendary.
Oh, 27.
27. Yeah,
That is
so
good.
as he goes to bite Mercury, even in his plate armor, Mercury's like, yeah, I've been playing this game for a while. And he darts off. I'll let him go off 1 here to the
Nice.
Alright. D's turn.
I'm going to fire an arrow. I'm going to try for an aimed shot to the other wing, because it was the left wing, so I'm on the right.
Closer, so you're in the 7 to 12.
Yeah.
I'm going to move. How far would I have to move?
It's 1, right? 2, 4, 6. 2.
Oh.
2.
There's going to be... just one second. One second. Sorry. So I'm going to move up one diagonally. So they get to there. And then I'll fire an arrow. Let's go aimed shot. No, I'm going to go for the head. I'm going to go for the head for the double damage. He's not flying anyway. And we'll see if we hit it.
21. 21 or more. Oh.
It's not.
Yeah, unfortunately, shot flies past through in the air.
Pretty close, but I'm inspired to give it an attempt.
Right, cheese.
Cheese, he moves 3 away and then sucks down some healing herbs.
You bought them.
I bought them, yeah.
It's on those herbs.
Healing herbs.
Alright, Pedro.
I want to attempt to climb this ridge.
Alright, roll for athletics. Yeah, no problem. So yeah, you quickly, basically free run up with your feet right up onto the next level. You can do the second half of your move if you want.
Yes, I will move up to the ridge in front of.
Here?
To the left.
No, sorry, to the left.
Sorry.
So to the next ridge.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, Mercury. Mercury is going to go to attack the dragon. So he's darted off to the left to evade, and he rolls to attack. He has -4 to his dex, so let me have a look. 15, so he rolls an 11. 10 plus 11. Dragon. Critical fail. Critical fail.
Shot off a toe. Or a talon.
That's a 5.
Oh, that's a 5. He rolled a 5. Wow. So
Fail
yeah.
5.
Mercury, Stamwise, rolls for damage. Oh, what was it again? 5d6, right? No, 4d6? 4d6.
Longsword.
Battle axe.
I know, dual wield long swords.
3d6. But
3d6.
rare fire of 2.
Oh no!
So
Oh no!
the swords, ting, ting, and they just reflect straight off the scales, and Mercury's just kind of like, oh! Oh.
Useless in the real world, useless in this game.
Oh, yikes.
After seeing that, I'm gonna shout out to Mercury. I thought you said you play this game.
Yeah, but these swords are like rank 1 swords, man!
Once
This is
again,
a fucking rank 8 mission or whatever, and we're just barely even alive.
If I move down 2, would I be in the 7 to 12?
Sure.
Okay. Yep. Once again, crouch down, close my eyes, take an aim shot for the head. That succeeds, and
28.
not that roll. 4d6. Oh, okay, that roll. 13 to 26 damage.
Alright. Wait, is that an aim shot? Ah, I see.
There's
Yeah.
aim shots at the head, but not legendary or anything.
Okay. Give me a second. 26, you say?
26, yes.
Holy crap. Alright, so the dragon, as the shot goes off on its head, it buries right into its cheek, right where the membrane of its, the side of its mouth is very thin. And the dragon just recoils and screams again and shoots another stream of fire out towards you, but not a full stream, so it just kind of dissipates in the air above you. Now, the dragon is gonna go to move forward, and it goes to grab you, Po.
Okay. 19, not good.
Me too.
Okay.
Right, he rolls for damage. 10 damage.
Does nothing.
15 damage.
Uh,
Yeah, so the dragon kind of goes to bite you and barely does anything to you. Mostly just scratches off your armor a little on the where the paint is. Right, D.
Okay. I'm gonna take one step forward. Left, sorry, I guess you could say. Sorry, I should have said. Sort of kneel down a little bit, and try and take another aimed shot for the head of this dragon.
Alright, since you have knelt down nicely, I'm gonna give you, instead of a -8, a -6.
Ooh.
Yes!
You're gonna get 19. 19 or more. No!
God damn it! And it
Yeah, you
goes,
suck, so the arrow flies off in the distance. Jeez.
Cheese is gonna move 3 further away and just suck down another healing potion. Thank you very much.
Oh, jeez. Soon you're gonna fall off the edge if you go another 3.
No.
Alright, Pedro.
Can I move 2 up and 1 up, please?
Yep.
And then can I attempt to climb the wall?
Yes, sir.
Sneaky thief.
Mm.
Even
Yeah, no problem. So you just run up the wall again, up onto the next level.
Damn.
Cool.
Alright, Mercury's turn. Gonna go to attack the dragon once more. Contain, pretty good. -2 to all actions. Oh no, he critted. Oh dear. He got a 20.
No, legendary.
Oh, sorry.
You rolled a 0.
Okay.
Only 24. But basically, as Mercury comes around on the back to go and attack, the tail swings around and whacks Mercury. Boom! Oh. And Poe's turn.
Go!
Crimson Crusader.
Well, shit. This is not where I want to be. I'm going to move 1 to the right and down 1. Still in the same range. And I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to take another aimed shot. So 15. So I need at least a 23.
Oh, perfect. 23.
Double damage, so 36 damage.
36. Wow. Hey, 30.
To the head armor.
Half of 30. Well, wait, what? 16, right?
18.
No, 18. Ah, okay. Alright, tell me what happens to the dragon.
Oh my lord. Okay. I go quiet. The air around me sort of like goes still, and the snow that's falling sort of like stops, creates like a bubble around me, and I take a draw my arrow back, and the air sort of follows the arrow back, and I let go, and arrow just pierces forward, just this massive burst of air behind it, and it just goes in through the skull and just explodes the head.
The dragon sort of falls backwards, and its one crippled wing is sort of flailing, and the other one is trying to like flap to fly away, but the head just explodes, and the dragon collapses right in front of Mercury, and he kind of jumps off to the side. The dragon is dead.
sort of. Nice job, guys.
Where did you like? Where's the next bitch?
I'm over here!
I think I
Waving
saw
to
him. I think I saw him running away at the start of the fight.
That's not the like directed the bitch. Come on, you're a man.
But I'm living up to the name.
Where is Toast? Oh, who's Australia?
Yeah, where's Cheese?
No need to
Jeez.
fear. I am fine.
Oh, that is good. You look
Hey,
a
you
little
are-
torn up.
Oh wow, were you on the flank?
Yes, I was going to get it from behind, but then all of a sudden it was dead.
So brave.
I tell you guys, this is a great game. You should have come and joined me earlier.
Uh-huh.
Oh, let's go get that egg and complete the quest.
We loot this dragon thingy?
Take what you want.
Yeah, so as you guys are sort of standing around, the dragon, you notice its body is there, right? And there's a little icon that appears above it, like a little loot icon, right?
I go and inspect the loot icon. And like, if I can interact with it, I will.
Alright, so as you guys approach, you notice the dragon starts to disappear. And if you don't have the music turned up, turn it up, 'cause it's going to be an epic moment. So the dragon starts to turn into like this thing of brilliant golden light. And the power starts flowing through you guys. And the dragon disappears and the energy flows into you. Yes.
Breakfast, the bitch gets a semi-chub.
Hot girl XOXO does not have chub.
Goddamn, I'm the Dragonborn. Crazy.
Yes, sir. And yeah, you guys notice your rank, beep beep beep, goes up to rank 3.
Goddamn, skip the whole rank.
What
Is
the hell? Why am I rank 3 again?
No, you're maxed out. You're maxed out. Yeah, but at rank 3, you guys are able to choose a stat to put up twice. So you can put 1 point on another stat, 1 point on another stat. And you also now have access to your title. So, you may choose a title based off which stat is the highest. If you have an even spread in your stats, like 8 in a lot of stats, your title is Wayfarer. And if you have a high intelligence, your title is Sage, and there are lots of other ones on page 4 of the PDF.
Oh, I'm a bowmaster now.
Welcome to the clan. Bowmasters, they're the best.
My guy is a blade dancer. Samwise the Blade Dancer is my name.
I am Ost, the
Hey.
dick sucker.
Oh, that's one of them? Well, there is one quick hand, if you have a high tech.
My tech isn't that high.
Quick,
Goddamn it.
the quick-handed. Yeah.
What's your highest stat now that after you've put in extras?
Well, mine's 11.
Mine's 11.
Mine's 11 too. I
Mine's
just pumped-
11.
I just pumped it all into reflexes.
I just pumped mine all into dicks. Super high dicks.
I guess I'm gonna be a wayfarer then.
So I'm a blade dancer as well.
It sure is cold up here.
Yeah.
Be quiet, I'm still leveling up.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
tell.
so, dragon's gone. You guys are up on the mountain.
I'm gonna search the dragon's lair for loot.
Yeah, so the dragon
Loot and
kind of had a
plunder.
nest. Sorry, what?
I was just saying, loot and plunder.
Oh, right. And so up on the summit of the mountain, the dragon had a little nest. And as you guys kind of walk up together up to the top summit, there's a brilliant, shining, diamond ruby-colored egg.
Oh, that is a
Nice.
beautiful
Nice.
egg.
About the size of an ostrich egg.
Guys, if we keep it, I can raise it to be our pet.
That's not how it works. You have to give this in for a quest.
But I have animal handling.
Yeah, you can handle other animals.
Man, this game sucks.
Oh, I do.
That's why it's called Quick Hands, right?
Okay, is there like a
Oh.
sort of gold or something? This accent is not staying consistent at all.
Don't worry, I'm loving it.
Is there a great short sword in there?
Be a rank 10 legendary sword.
I like to open up the shop and buy my gear through the shop. Full legendary set.
Hello, GM.
Yeah, who's picking up the egg?
Fuck, not me. It
Pedro.
looks heavy.
I'll
Drew,
pick it
my
up.
friend, you pick the egg.
Yeah, I'll pick up the egg. Why not? I kind of daintily go over and lift up this egg. Kind of inspect it and I don't know what to do with it. You know, Pedro's quite lost.
So as you
Do
pick up
damage
the egg,
directly to your health.
it starts glowing a red, and then it disappears into your inventory as the fire drake's egg, basically listed in your inventory. But yeah, as you're doing that, the notification goes off, and the quest is completed.
Oh, good job, guys. Yeah, I hope you come play Elfline again. Yes. I'm gonna like slide down my like inventory screen thing and see like the time. Like, I have to go, and his wings are gonna pop out of his back, and he's gonna like hover up. He's like, I'm gonna go to high level town. I've got a few quests that I want to do before I jack out. I'll catch you guys later, okay? And he's gonna
Wait.
start like flying off.
Hey,
Duh.
can I borrow your carriage?
I need it. You can afford new one. Okay?
But how are we gonna get back to town?
Just go the same way. You'll be fine.
Don't worry, I have in-store money.
Pedro, Mr. Keshi's tonight, okay? My shout. I'll see you soon, brother.
Alright, I'll see,
And
see you.
And I'm gonna fly off
I'll
and
see you
off
soon.
into the sunset.
Yeah,
Right,
there's
so-
a tear running down my eye.
So yeah, Crimson Comrade, or Poe. What was left of Poe, he flies off into the sunset as the storm clears, and you notice his character doesn't quite log out and disappear, or go up, disappear to go to a different world or whatever, but he just kind of fades into little diamond specks and disappears into the wind.
Well,
Goodbye, old friend.
goodbye, Crimson Raider.
So, was that really Poe?
Was left him, yes.
What a day.
What a day.
Look, I gotta log out, okay?
Yes, I shall join you.
And you just hear it logs out.
Pedro, I have something for you.
You do?
Yeah, but not in the game, so I'll meet you outside.
Alright, I'll be there in a minute.
Log out too.
Yeah. Ost, the Wayfarer, logs out.
Bye, Ost. You'll be messed.
So, XOXO. Hot
Pedro
chick.
takes
So Logs out.
Rex is a bitch. Takes one last look at the sun and the sunset of where Poe flew off, and logs out. So Rex is a bitch. Logs out.
Parts the server. We're back in real life, and I take off my headset. Wow, that was cool. You guys want to go get ramen?
Some ramen.
It's a ram. Yeah, take off my headset and.
Cheese is shouting, right?
Hey, what the? No, this is not what the fucking you said. No.
But you made him. So everything he says is you.
No, everything he said was him.
Yeah,
Wait,
and he said that you'd shout.
And who gave her? He gave all his money to someone.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he gave all his money to Pedro. So if anything, Pedro is paying.
I'll shout us.
In any case, Pedro, I got this for you. And Cheese holds out his hand. So he's gonna drop something in your hand.
Alright, Pedro holds out his hand.
And into his palm, he drops this ruby red diamond, a pigeon blood diamond, whatever. And that is what's left of a Poe. His physical form, at least.
I don't know what to say, Cheese.
It's okay. I knew you were close with the Chumba.
And I grab Cheese and give him a big hug.
Oh, I hug him back. You know. Oh.
And I squeeze his bum. Give him a little squish on the bum.
Oh, I moan a little.
You had to make it weird.
Of course.
Right, so Mercury just kind of he puts his headset off to the side and look, if you guys ever want to play Elflines again, I'm happy to. You guys can keep the headsets. I don't really need them.
I would be happy to.
Thank you. Pedro, you remember that note from earlier? We can go over that while we're having ramen, if you like.
Yeah, sure. Yep. What note was that?
Once we got out of the game, you had to do something, remember? It was a note?
I don't remember.
I'm a very interested in this.
Pedro.
He's right here.
Yeah,
Pedro's
guys, some of these headsets are a little faulty, so they might give you a bit of brain damage. I think D got the bad one.
Are you sure you don't? Are you sure you don't have a brain damage?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Probably.
Maybe you needed to bitch slap.
Right, now,
Oh,
as you guys
yes,
are
yes.
sitting around,
Yes.
as you guys are sitting
hold
around
on.
in Pedro's room. Oh, sorry, yeah.
Hold on. I turn to Mercury, and I attempt to bitch slap him.
Alright, he's not gonna even roll to evade because it's a surprise. So just roll to make sure that you can actually hit him.
This would be brawling, correct?
Yeah.
Brawling. What is my brawling? Oh, I actually upgraded my brawling. Good.
You knew you were gonna have to slap him in the face.
Yeah, apparently. A 14.
Ooh. Yeah, so the slap goes off, but you're a bit tired after just sitting there doing nothing with the headset on. So the slap kind of goes, but Mercury kind of braces for it, and it's actually quite a little piddly slap. Just a little tap, and he's like, oh. Mercury's like, see you later. And he just like turns around and grabs his gear and starts running out.
pretty much just
looks like I
caressed his
need
face.
some pointers, D.
Don't worry, I've been working on the bitch slap for a long time. Still a lot to learn.
As you guys are sitting in there, Mercury actually comes back. And he peeps his head around the corner of the door. Guys, there's someone at the door. There's two people at the door. Yeah, Pedro,
Well,
you're
let them in.
I'll
freaking.
I'll walk down because Well, I'll stand up and start walking down because I'm the apartment manager now. So
Yeah, and so Mercury kind of stands off to the side and just stands there because he doesn't want to go around and see who it is. Yeah, you head off down the hallway, make a turn at the front of the door, and in the doorway you can kind of make out two figures there behind through the little door, this door that you can see, and you pull open the door. Standing in front of you are two young Japanese girls.
hello there.
Are you Pedro?
Yes. I kind of look around like these people. Are these two girls quite young looking?
Where?
You.
Yes. Who are you supposed to be here? Where are your parents?
I'm gonna bow, like, full on, like, 90 degrees. And like, Hajime Master! I am Star! This is Red! We are... And then, when she says that, they both, like, pounce to the side and do, like, a, like, Dragon Ball Z sort of pose. And like, we are Red Star!
Sorry, because I can barely understand the accent. Mr. Kishi is across the road, sorry, this is the wrong building.
No. We've been told that you have room for sale.
Oh, you want to stay here?
Yes, please.
You want to stay in this shithole?
Yes, please.
Poke my head around the corner. They could share my room.
Jeez.
This might be some bait. This might be some bait. So how old are you guys? I'm just curious.
We are 17.
Yep.
17.
Stay in my room.
No,
Why
I do.
I'm gonna like turn to a D. Why do we stay in your room?
Cheaper. You split the rent. And
Wait,
you know,
D, you weren't even here, right? Only Pedro went.
we followed him.
Okay.
I'm gonna, as you say, like, oh, it's cheaper. I'm gonna go. She's gonna raise her hand up, like, onto her cheek, and she's gonna look over to to Red. She's gonna, pinchin' or. And she's gonna like go snip with her fingers, and Red's gonna be like, oh.
Just gotta look over
I-
to D. I think
I-
they're gonna cut your penis off.
Do you have room?
Yeah, a room just came available. Do you want to come have a look?
Yeah, Cheese moved
Yes,
out
please.
so they can sleep in his room.
Yes, please.
Alright, so I bring them in.
And then when we go into the building, I'm gonna take my shoes off and pick them up.
I want to ask them, so why are you called Red Star?
That is our band.
Little British
okay.
girl.
I learned from British teacher, which is why my English is English.
Oh, okay.
Where is the room?
Well, I just moved out of mine, so there's the one on the first floor opposite me.
Is the room upstairs? We like view.
Yeah, there is a room upstairs actually.
Sure is.
Oh,
Is there? Oh, right, D's old room.
Cheese
but it's
moved
kind
out,
of
right?
Yeah, Cheese moved out.
Ah, true, yeah.
and there's one room upstairs that's quite damaged. I believe D's room got really fucked up, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't know that it would have been repaired.
No.
Isn't it like
Repair it
half?
in
It's
the
like half a
comments?
fucking room. But it is quite damaged. Like it's half a room. And we have another room next to me. The guy just moved out. He's one of our Chumbas. Cheese.
Hola.
We'll have that room, please. The one that's not damaged.
All right. So Cheese's old room? Sure.
I don't know who Cheese is, but yes.
It's me, the handsome one.
Yeah. And she's gonna look over at Red, and I do like a weird, like confused look. Yes.
So what are your names again? Sorry.
I am Star.
Star.
This is Red.
Right. It's Red. All right.
Yes.
Does Red not talk?
She doesn't know English.
Konnichiwa!
Oh, konnichiwa.
Korewa o chinchin ke daisuki.
For goodness sake. Okay, we're gonna finish there. You guys already made this so freaking creepy. Alright.
Just wait, I need to get.
Alright.
Snip, if anything happens.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna finish there for the night. But yes, that is the last that we will see of Poe.
Prepare to have that voice for the next year.
Oh yeah, we gotta kill this bitch.
Alright. I grab Red and throw her at the fucking boss.
Yeah, cheese. You can do the option 1 or 2.
Yeah, option no one or two.
You wanna fuck with me? You're going to die.
But now option 1 is lobotomy.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
gotta
Alright.
lean forward, do peace against the eyes, and you can try.
Jeez. Alright,
You
but yeah.
don't recognize me. You're from Japan, no?
No, there is no statue of you.
Alright. We are gonna finish there for the night. But yeah, thanks guys.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Game Master.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just need to
Really
look up Japanese pickup lines by next week.
Alright. Catch you guys next time.
He's like getting out of here as soon
Good
as
night.
possible. Thank you. See you.
Thank you. See ya.
Ciao.